Shout out Mono for the 10 Hot Dog Gang gifted members before we even start. Already another 5. Thank you, Mono. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Sorry, I re-muted myself after unmuting myself and re-muting myself again. But I hope you guys are all having a great day today. Shout out to Mono for the 15 gifted members. As you guys know, we do a daily members goal every day. That is just whatever the day of the week is, which means that, you know, we already only need 2 members to fill that out. So, shout out Mono! What a go! I'm in a pretty good mood today. I had a really strange morning that turned into a good morning. But we got Chant and Yin with the 2 said revoking my beef with Mono after the 15 gifted. See? Mono mending bridges with the Hot Dog Gang. So I had a really crazy morning this morning. So I told you guys I was gonna have my permit test today, and I did, but not at all how I thought it was gonna go. Oh shit, we got Mono with another 5 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. He killed the goal. He said, fuck a goal. He said, it's done. It's Friday. Let's get lit. I'm with it. I already got a drink ready. We also got Harmonious Pretzel coming in with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted member. Starting us off very strong for this fun Friday. Thank you guys. I'm so appreciative. I know the community's appreciative. My goats.
A joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Bologna sandwich review.
Why? Why do you hate me? Why bologna? Out of all the sandwiches. Thank you for the 5, Mono. And thank you, Madeline Swan Surreal with the little flow state jewels. I caught it. Okay, so here's how the morning went. So I went to my appointment. So there's like a couple DMVs in the area. 2 main ones though. So I made the appointment on the DMV website. Like you have to go to this like website and it gives you a bunch of branches you can make your appointment at. I picked the first option because I figure, right? Picking the first option on the list makes the most sense. Also, it's relatively close to where we live. It wasn't bad. So I picked the fucking thing. I have an appointment. It was supposed to be at 9:20 this morning. Everything seems fine. I go there. I do the check-in with the lady at the front who looked suspiciously similar to Quirky Love Rose. Shoulda known something was gonna fucking happen. Then I go and I sit down. I wait 30 minutes for them to call me up to the little booth thingy. And they do. I go up and she's like, what brings you here? And I'm like, I'm here to take the permit test. And she's like, get your permit? Like the actual card? And I was like, no, I'm here to take my permit test. I made an appointment in June for this. She's like, we don't do that here. What do you mean? So I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I made an appointment to do this back in June, like a month ago for this specific branch. She checked me in at the front and everything. She's like, yeah, we actually don't even have the electronic service that you need to be able to take the test here. So you're going to have to go to a whole other DMV. So she gives me this little paper and like highlights the one that I have to go to and the correct address. And she was like, you can go there today and you can probably do it today without an appointment. Because I looked online and the next appointment wasn't until July 31st. And I was like, I am not trying to wait right now with the whole car situation, everything going on. So we go to the other DMV. Never seen a DMV in a strip mall in my life. DMV's in a strip mall. So you get in and the line is so fucking long. It's going through this empty ass strip mall. There's like nothing in there except like a nail place. It's just wrapping around this fucking strip mall a little bit. I'm like, aw, we're cooked. I'm like, I'm not getting in today. We're both looking at each other like I'm not getting in today. We wait there for like maybe 10 minutes. And then I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what happened. The line started moving real fast after 10 minutes. And it was just like boom, boom, boom. People were getting through, and I was like, yes. So I made it up to the front, and she was like, oh yeah, permit test, you'll be in really fast. She's like, don't go anywhere, don't even go outside, because they're gonna call you like right now. She's like, I'm gonna send you the text that tells you your queue, and she's like, you'll probably be like first. So we walk in. I went and used the bathroom. By the time I got out of the bathroom, I was pretty much right up at the front. Now, the only part that sucks is the fucking DMV website also misinformed me, because it said that if I was over the age of 21, I wouldn't have to take this like 6-hour drug and alcohol test, which is true, I don't. I have to take a 4-hour one that they don't mention there. So she mentioned it to me. She told me the website to go to and the name of it. And she said I can take it at home. It's not like I have to take it there. And it's not like you have to take it before. You can take it after. Let me quench my thirst with this real quick. Beautiful. And then also, thank you, Shraza Mill, for the 1 hot dog gang gifted member. So then I take my little test, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit was hard as fuck. I was like 14 questions in and had 7 of them wrong, and you can only get 10 wrong, and she told me that. She's like, you can get 10 wrong. She's like, I highly suggest, if you don't know the answer to a question, to skip a question. And I realize now why she said that. Because once you get 40 right, no matter like what order it is, it just like tells you that you're done with the test. Bro, I got all the way up to 9 wrong. I was sitting there on the last 3 questions, man, sweating. Because I was like, I really don't know the answers to these. Like, they were kind of hard. They were just like really like ambiguous questions where like 2 of the answers seemed like they could have been potentials. But I didn't. I got them right. 9 questions wrong on that motherfucking test out of 10 that I could have got wrong. But I did it! I passed. So, I'm gonna do my drug and alcohol course tomorrow because the DMV is not open tomorrow anyways, and then go and pick up my permit on Monday. And that's been my Friday morning.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
At a 4-way stop, who has the right of way?
The person who got there first. Fuck with me, Mono. Fuck with me. Don't ask me Dude, you know what really pisses me off, though? They asked that question in, like, 40 different ways, and I don't know. They're like, when there's a person who pulls up to a stop at the same time at an intersection, who has the right of way? The person on the left or the person on the right? Bitch, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I'm just not gonna go if it's me. That's all I know. Everybody else has the right of way if it's me on the road. Barely said, what if you pull up at the same time as some? Exactly. Yep. Exactly. That's where I'm out. That's where I get lost. I don't know. The one with the bigger car. Tell him, Shraza. That's how I feel. I am gonna be the opposite of an aggressive driver.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Wrong. The Wienermobile always has the right of way.
Dude, maybe if I do get the glizzy car, people will just kind of let me through everywhere because I'm like swagadocious. Like, I feel like if you pull up in a car that's cool enough, but it can't be like, I'm not talking like a Lamborghini. Nobody gives a fuck about a Lamborghini. I'm talking like hot dog mobile, pulling up in like a car shaped like a soccer ball. What other cool cars are there? What other cars are shaped like things? I can only think of the Wienermobile. Oh, the Peanut. The Peanut. If you pull up in the Peanut, bro, everybody's letting you through. Kangaroo said right always has the right way. Okay, that's actually a really good way to remember. So thank you. That's actually a really good way to remember. A hearse? Yeah. If you drive a hearse, bro, they're just gonna think somebody's dead in the back. They're always gonna give you the right of way. They even had a question about funeral processions. I just said, you let them go. Funeral people, I feel like it's fucked up if you were to answer anything other than that. And it was right. But if you said anything other than that on the test, you're just kind of cooked, man. Imagine being like, yeah, fuck a funeral. I'm more important. Crazy. So, oop, I covered myself on accident. On the topic of some good news and some funny stuff, since it's Fun Friday, I wanted to start off with the funniest thing that I've seen this week. Nobody cares. I keep sending this to people and nobody reacts. And it's kind of upsetting me. So I'm gonna show you guys and hopefully one of you cares.
I'm a toker.
I know
joker,
this one.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
What does a double yellow solid line mean?
It means you cannot pass ever, except there's one exception in the state of Florida. You can pass over a double yellow when turning into a driveway. That is the only exception. Otherwise, you are never allowed to cross over double yellow lines. I know. But if it's a solid yellow line and it's a dotted yellow line, you can cross over the dotted one, but not the solid one. Solid lines, from my understanding, basically mean don't go. King and Roo said we always pull over for a funeral. Not sure if it's a law or just Southern hospitality. It's a law in the state of Florida. From the test I just took, it is a law to pull over for funeral processions as well as emergency vehicles. Like the way that the answer was set to pull over for an emergency vehicle was very similar to the way you pull over for a funeral procession. Barely said I'm pretty sure it's a law. Yeah, it might vary state by state, because I know there were certain laws that were weird. Like another one. It was like, if you're parking next to a curb, how many inches away should your tire be from the curb? 15 inches, apparently. I didn't know that. I guessed and got it right, thank God. Huh. But 15 inches is the answer, but apparently that varies state by state as well. You guys are about to literally just hear me, like, give you random, like, fucking driving shit. This has been my, like, past, like, 3 days is, like, cramming for this test. I didn't even do as good as I thought I was going to, which is the most stressful part of it. Okay, so, have you guys heard of Jimothy, or no? Because I wanted to show you guys Jimothy. So, Jimothy is going viral on Twitter right now, because he's this little raccoon in Seattle who's got a spinal deformity condition, so he looks like a little cryptid. And I keep sending him to people, but it seems like nobody cares. So I'm gonna show you guys. Jimothy. Here, I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit because I think it's just like a song that goes boo 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 boo.
What am I looking at?
Look at him! I love him! He's just like a little ball with legs. I'm sorry, this is so exciting. Because here's the thing. A lot of times, animals in the wild who get some sort of, like, deformity or, like a disability, they don't make it very long because animals are cruel. That's the best way to put it. They get preyed on when they're weaker. So, this little man, yo, he's defying the odds. He's so cute. He's got, like, this stubby little tail. I know his life is probably really hard, but he's pretty precious. They named him Jimothy, though. He's so precious.
A joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
If an alligator is on the road, do you? A. Go around it. B. Wait for it cross C. Skin it for a new wallet and boots. D. Wait for Florida man wrestle with it.
The answer is B. Wait for it to cross. According to the Florida's Pyramid State Test, you are supposed to treat wildlife on the side of the road the same you would treat a pedestrian. They have the right of way and you're supposed to stop for them. Look at Jimothy. Okay, so I saw that, right? Like, that's like the main thing people have seen from Jimothy that's going viral. Him just being this like precious little guy running about. I saw this other video. Now, can't verify if this is actually Jimothy or not Jimothy, but it looks like it might be Jimothy. Also, we got Gigi on Wheels with the 99 pounds who said, I just wanted to spread the love. Thank you, Gigi. Always appreciated. You guys are coming in hot today for this fun Friday, which is much appreciated. But now I gotta show you guys what may or may not be baby Jimothy. So this came across. I saw Jimothy, I think like either yesterday or the day before. I saw this morning. So this guy, he's posted multiple videos, by the way. And he says that in his girlfriend's backyard, like a year-ish ago, he caught a video of this little baby raccoon who he believes to be Jimothy.
You have the strangest body, buddy.
Jimothy Jr. And there's more.
The baby don't have.
Do you guys want to see Jimothy with his mom? Do you guys want to see Jimothy's family? I'm sorry, this is like the most exciting thing to me. This is like my Super Bowl, so.
Don't
Jimothy's
the baby don't have a
family.
tail. What happened to its tail?
This is so fucking cute, man. His family still loves him even though he's just a little guy. Do you see how much bigger his siblings are? Do you see how much bigger his siblings are to him? And they all still treat him like he's just a normal little raccoon. I love nature. This is like, the world is healing. You know? He's just a baby with freakishly long limbs. He's so cute, man. So now everyone's rooting for this little raccoon. If you're in the Seattle area, you may make a Jimothy sighting. Apparently, he's around Seattle. So if you see Jimothy and you can snap a pic for me, I will be eternally grateful. I don't know anyone who's in Seattle just off the top of my head other than Billy. So I am gonna tell Billy about this and ask him if he's ever seen Jimothy. B Midnight said, dang, Zay, how big is that can? It's like one of those like just regular tall boy cans of Surfside. I have it from the 4th of July. I actually didn't finish the second one because then I got shots, which I do still have the bottle as well, but I don't know if I'm trying to go all that crazy today. Maybe. Right? That's what I'm saying, Barely. I feel like he would. I feel like he definitely would. So yeah. Exile said finding out a raccoon is just a marsupial. Well, like, similar to, like, a possum, yeah. You know? I feel like you can kind of tell, like, an animal's classification by, like, what they are, how they look in their vibe, you know? Like, you can't tell me, like, possums and raccoons don't got a similar little vibe. Huh. All right. Now, we're gonna hit. I saw some funny videos about Amber this week that are not that serious. So, I wanted to hit some of them. Starting off with this gym era that's happening, supposedly. So, let's check out this apathetic facts video. Excuse me. Also, as per usual on Fun Fridays, if you guys do want to recommend anything for me to react to, feel free. I'll check them out as I have time for them.
Started with an update, this time, a full body shot. She also claims to be doing lots of movement and she's even going to the gym with Amberlynn now. Anyways, let's see what she ate during the first 2 days, then
Do y'all remember Weebles? Have y'all ever seen Weebles before? Like Weebles wobble and they don't fall down? They were like this like kids toy in the early 2000s. I remember bringing one to show and tell back in the day. That's what the vibe this is giving me. Also, you know what vibe this is giving me? Here, I had to send it to the Discord really quick. Here, let me just hide that. And then, switch it to the Discord. Because every time I see that, it reminds me of this. I love this. Tell me if she put on a polo and some pants. That's all I'm saying. All right, now let me pull this back up. Uno moment.
we'll take a look at Jumping Jacqueline.
Your girl's losing weight. Your girl.
They're literally. Wait a minute. You can, bro. She's literally wearing a dress that's the same color as Plankton. Now, I'm not trying to sound crazy. All I'm saying is, have you ever seen Amber and Plankton in the same room? Who's to say that photo I showed you just moments ago wasn't of Amber herself? Who is to say she doesn't have a secret identity living under the sea, trying to torment everybody in Bikini Bottom? Doesn't that sound like someone we know? Somebody just a little bit evil. Somebody with a mean bone to pick on who the happiest guy under the sea. Our best friend, SpongeBob.
Girl's losing weight. Your girl's losing weight. Your girl's losing weight. Your girl's losing weight. Your girl's losing weight.
She's like bouncing in the back, like one of those, you know those trucks on hydraulics when they can't control themselves and they get a little bit of a wobble.
All right, you guys. So today's breakfast is just a Built Bar. It's the brownie batter, and it's only 140 calories. Hi, Kiki.
Okay, so I came to hang out.
Every time I see this plate, I can't remember if we saw this one on stream the other day or if I watched this in my own time. This has to be the nastiest, gnarliest fucking plate of food. Like, remember when I told you I know that she walks by just like crop dusting in a way that smells like decay and rot? This is the fucking shit I'm talking about. Who gets a cheeseburger, okay? No bun. This is the driest looking cheeseburger in my life. Where is the sauce at least? Like, if you're not gonna do a bun, get some sauce, man. Have some respect for yourself. And the amount of onions piled on the side, if you eat every morsel of onions with this burger, and I know she's going to clean her plate, we all know she licks her plate at the end. Dude, your breath is gonna be kicking. Your farts are gonna be kicking. You are going to smell like onions for the next week of your life. And then on top of that, you're garnishing it with a little bit of hard-boiled egg. Bro. Man, you know when you go outside at night and the sprinklers are turned on and that sulfur smell? That's what she be smelling like.
Out with my mom at bingo, so I got, this is what they consider their keto meal, which is just a hard-boiled egg, a burger with cheese, and usually tomato, but I don't like raw tomato, so I just got onion.
Ew!
So this is 300.
Thank you. Because it's there's no way she looked at this plate and thought, yeah, I really need to eat this right now. If they were yeah, this is the only keto meal option, this is basically them telling you, don't eat here. That's them telling you we don't have keto options and we're not trying to cater to you, and no one in the world would accept this diabolical ass meal except for her.
120 calories.
So I made a couscous salmon type of bowl. So I have couscous down in there, if you can see it. Got some pickled onion.
I'll be real. Out of some of the meals we've seen recently, this one doesn't look the worst. But my problem once again being that this fucking bowl is so deep, bro, and she filled it to the top. I wonder if she thinks that she needs to fill a plate, fill a bowl every time, and that's what a portion truly is. Does she not realize that the bowl does not need to be filled past the brim for every meal? The platter does not need to be consumed with food in a mountainous shape. She could teach anthills how to build with her fucking plates at this point.
Garlic stuffed olives, asparagus. Oh my god, I love asparagus lately. And there's my salmon. This came out to 540 calories.
All right, so it is dinner time.
That is such a big portion to be this is 540 calories. I go to Kava, right? That's basically something you get at Kava to some extent. That's just way more than 540 calories. Who are you fucking with? I feel like she doesn't count calories or I feel like she counts it for just the normal portion and then it doesn't give a fuck. Because she only ever weighs out the snacks. This is a consistent trend I've been noticing. Nava said, or that you don't have to eat every bite on the plate, or that you can get more if it's not enough. Girl, just cut down. That's a good place to fucking start. Or just, drink a lot of water before you eat food to, fill yourself up a little bit before you eat.
I have Brussels sprouts and thin pork chops that I made in the air fryer.
When I tell you I'm addicted to thin pork chops in the air fryer,
Man, I don't know. This is a personal choice of mine. Raw dogging, raw meat in the air fryer don't sit right with me. Never has. A pork chop especially, man, I don't know. There's some things I'm okay, maybe you could put a salmon fillet, in the air fryer, and that could probably cook up decently. No seasoning. Just straight out the pack. In raw dog in the air fryer. Are pork chops meant to be air fried, let alone fried in general? I feel like things you put in the air fryer, right, are things that you would normally fry, but that you don't want to eat all that oil with. That's the way I see an air fryer. So I make French fries in there, tater tot type of things. A pork chop? What's happening?
I'm not joking. And they're so thin and satisfying that I honestly don't even eat anything else with it. I'll just have...
Okay, wait a minute. The trolling Pop-Tart said, my air fryer bakes, broils, etc. So it depends on the fryer itself. Okay, everyone's just got a fancier air fryer than me, maybe. Mine probably has more settings. I'm not gonna lie. I've never even looked at the buttons on my air fryer. I'm just like, start.
The pork chop. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so good.
No
So I'm about to make
seasoning
4 of
though.
them.
4?
So I just lay them out like that.
I guarantee you, she's about to confidently say this is 1 portion, eating 4 fucking pork chops. It doesn't matter if they're thin. Like, max out at 2 or, like, I'm thinking growing up, and I grew up with, like, my uncle eating, like, a ravenous beast, because we're only, like, 6 years apart, so we're pretty close in age. So he was, like, a teenager when I was, like, in middle school kind of vibe. My grandma make pork chops. He'd eat like 2 or 3. She's eating 4. Off the bat, she's like, I'm making 4.
I use garlic salt. So I put it on 400 and it usually takes like 14 to 15 minutes. But I will say once it's done,
I'm looking at the front of this air fryer. The only button I'm seeing says air fry. I'm being real here. The only button on this thing says air fry. I don't know if garlic salt is enough to season those pork chops. I feel like pork chops are one of those things that just kind of need pepper to me. I'm not even a huge pepper person, but pork chops need pepper. It's like law. She's really about to fry these pork chops, man. It's gonna be like leather. It's gonna be like beef jerky.
I let it sit for like 20 minutes. I know that sounds crazy. Then I eat it because I kind of like it at room temperature and not like.
Someone said there's different ones that light up, but she has it on this mode because she's about to hit start. Like, she ain't clicking no other buttons.
Like freshly hot.
They smell and look delicious. So my dinner came out to 386 calories. I feel like
I'll give it this. This might be the smallest portion we've seen yet. But we also know it's misleading because we know she made 4 pork chops. So we know she's about to go eat a whole nother, I guarantee, not just the pork chops. She's going to eat another whole serving of Brussels sprouts just like this. She's going to eat 2 of these plates, but she's about to give us the calorie count for 1. Watch.
my eating today has been like, it feels like I've been eating all day long, but it's because I had that random snack at bingo, the cheeseburger patty with the hard-boiled egg. And I normally don't do that, so it just feels weird.
I normally don't do that. Bro, how many of these eating videos of hers have we seen where she's fucking chowing down?
A joker and a midnight wiener
that one
stroker.
just read out.
Just wanted to spread the love.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know why that one didn't read out before. I also hate how she says egg. Like, I say egg. Is that normal? Egg? She says it like egg. I feel like it's intentional. And, right, was that a snack? Is a fucking burger, a hard-boiled egg, and a fucking half an onion a fucking snack? I don't know. Maybe if you're an ogre. Okay, Fiona.
Weird, but I'm staying under my calories, and that's all that matters. It is snack time. I'm gonna have a clementine, and then I'm gonna try these. It's dill pickle trail mix. So it has peanuts, corn sticks, cashews, pepitas, and almonds. A serving is 1/3 of a cup, 34 grams. I'm gonna do both. Always stick with weighing over measuring though.
Do you remember what I was saying earlier? She only weighs and measures the snack. She will only show you how much she's actually eating of the snacks. Why? Because she knows if we got an accurate portion size, that the calories wouldn't match. Amber didn't realize I was a calorie counting pro back in my day for the opposite reason. So I really know a lot of the calories of like random shit just off the fucking dome. But the problem is because I don't know the exact portions of what she's eating. I can only eyeball based off of what I'm assuming and her giant platters. So I can give you a rough calorie estimate for some of these things. But until I see her weigh out a dinner, I won't dare really touch the this is a fact on it thing.
Sometimes I like to see like how accurate is the cup.
because sometimes it's so off. So here's a third of a cup. I'm gonna have the scale measure that, change the unit.
Notice how she's up. Wait. Notice how she ain't flipping the scale? Why is the scale facing her and not face so we can see it?
Already forgot. All right. 34 grams.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
New goal. For 1 stream, Zay has to eat 1 meal or make step by step.
No. I don't know if I could do that, Mono, man. Dude, I look at some of the fucking meals she eats. I'm starting to realize maybe I'm a picky eater. Because, man, I see the things that people, like, slop together and they're like, meal. Nah, bro. I would surely starve before I ate some of the shit she eats, to be real. I mean, I guess it would depend on what the meal is. Like, that fucking burger, onion, egg bullshit, not happening. Cottage cheese, meat pile, not fucking happening. The salmon couscous bowl, maybe. And yeah, Alexis, if you want to request any videos for me to react to, feel free to just send them in the Discord.
There it is. 34 grams. That was kind of accurate. Okay. Sometimes it's like just not. So this is my little snack. I only ate like 1,600 calories today.
So why don't you flip the damn scale? Why can't I see how much the scale says that is?
Still have more calories to eat. I doubt I will. If I do, I'll show you guys. But if I don't, that means this is all I ate.
Bet we're gonna see her back in
I'm a
like
toker,
2 seconds.
a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Day 1 for Zay to make the bingo burger for a member's goal.
The bingo burger? Are you fucking lying, Mono? You're fucking lying. You're trying to make my man not want to, like, kiss me for a week, bro. I know her breath be stankin'. There's no toothpaste in the world that takes out the smell of half an onion, some egg, and a burger. That dry-ass burger, man. I just know. Man, I don't know. I don't want to ruin my new kitchen. Because I will say, I won't do any cooking streams or anything till I move to the new place. Because I'm getting, like, all my kitchenware packed up, like, this week. So if I did do a goal for that, it would be for after I move, which is not going to be until August 15th. So I would want to do that goal closer to when I move. So it doesn't seem like I'm just prolonging it out for, like, a month, you know?
For the day. I have 3 eggs with some Tabasco on top, a clementine.
Oh yes, like Barely said, the pizza stream. I've been talking about that. The pizza stream is going to be happening when I get over there. It's going to be like a members only video. Some of the goal stuff that I owe from like before is going to be like members only content and just like be posted as like a video. Because I need to start getting some videos out as well as streams, but we've just been crazy busy, so. But the fucking... This isn't the worst, but it's just a strange combo, you know? It's just like, why? I also don't like the way she cooks her eggs at all. Like, my scrambled eggs don't really look like that, so.
And then in the air fryer, I just made a cheddar jalapeno chicken sausage. This comes out to 405 calories. So I made tons of Brussels sprouts.
I'm a toker.
Like, this is a triple portion.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
Bingo burger to christen the new kitchen.
Bingo burger to christen the new kitchen is so diabolical. So diabolical. That has got to be crazy because we're supposed to be getting like all new appliances and shit. Brand new appliance, brand new oven. The first thing I throw in that hoe is a bingo burger. That's crazy.
Lean beef with salsa and garlic. And this is leftover couscous from last night. This
is a huge portion. You cannot tell me, because we've seen these plates when they're next to her. These plates are huge. You can see the scale in the background. These plates are huge. My dinner plates are not this big, okay? And this is a full plate.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Zay, you should try cheese and peanut butter sandwich. It's absolutely amazing. Starstruck emoji.
I don't know about that, man. Yo, I really don't know about cheese and peanut butter. Unless you're talking about like cream cheese and peanut butter, that I could fuck with. Anything else? No. But this yeah, exactly. This is an insane portion, and you can tell it's piled too. It's not like it's just spanning the whole plate and it's like a leveled portion. No, this is a pile of food in each part of it.
This meal is 678 calories. Okay, so I made some chicken salad. I have some pickles. I also have pickles in there. People have been requesting to see my recipe. I will definitely get around to filming it.
When she does that, I will calorie count the fuck out of that.
And then I have a serving of jalapeno popcorners. All of this comes out to 530 calories. So I'm gonna have 2 chocolate rice cakes and this Justin's vanilla almond butter. The whole pack is 200 calories.
Holy
so my
shit. That's kind of a lot, I feel like, for a whole pack. Man.
Snack is 320. I'm ending the day at 1,930 calories. I popped that.
Bro, she ate so much that day. That's the same day she ate the bingo burger. And after eating the bingo burger, she sat there and was like, oh yeah, like, I don't really do snacks like that, especially. And then went on to eat like 2 or 3 more snacks that day.
This could be fun and productive. It's a little challenge type of deal that I could do with you guys, especially if you are around my size and you know, a lot of things have to be moderated. Is that the right word? Modified. Row. So I do a lot of movement throughout the day, more than I did before this journey. Sometimes I even go to the gym. Yeah.
I want to see Amber at the gym. What the hell is she okay, what is she doing at the gym? Because all I'm imagining is like, what could it be? Like her on the treadmill? She doesn't like to walk. I feel like she just observes the Zumba and is like, I worked out today.
Yes, I do. Like me and my mom, we went today.
Okay, I wish this photo was bigger. Does it get bigger here? No? Okay, you can kind of see it here.
Surprise,
All of this equipment she's
motherfucker.
standing in front of, she didn't use any of that. Don't lie to me. Ban Mono with the 2 said ALR only goes to the gym to get the free pizza. Your gym has free pizza? What the fuck? My gym doesn't have free pizza that I know of. Maybe they do. Maybe I need to look into that. But you're telling me, first off, this bench right here can't hold that weight. I know that. There's no shot this bench is holding that weight. She ain't using that bench that she's standing in front of. I forget what this is called. The thingy where you do this. It's like, is it shoulder press? Maybe? I don't know. I do it sometimes when I work out with my personal trainer. She ain't doing that. If that shit gets me tired, I'm thinking of like what I do at the gym, right? And all the things she's standing by. If these things make me tired in the slightest, she ain't doing it. So what in this picture did she use at the gym? Okay, it was shoulder press. Thank you, Barely. That's what I thought, but I was like, I don't want to sound stupid.
So I'm at the gym, actually. I'm outside of the gym. I just got done. Becky's still in there. She's almost finished.
She has a full face of makeup on. Who are you kidding me? Bro, I sweat so much at the gym that I leave soaked. Like, to be real. It's embarrassing. I get up because I'll do stuff on the bench sometimes. I mostly really go with, like, on the days where I go to, like, to my trainer or I do, like, workout classes. But on the days when I see my trainer, bro, I will stand up from a bench and there is a full print of where the fuck I was just sitting. You can see every part of where the fuck I was just sitting. Okay? Like, there is no way she's wearing a full face of makeup to the gym and not sweating it off to some extent. And she's actually working out. Be real. Like, we gotta be somewhat... I'm talking, everybody sweats at the gym. You shouldn't be embarrassed of sweating at the gym, because if you're sweating, at least you got a good workout.
I just feel hopeless because back when I used to do the gym, like...
This is a normal gym glisten.
I could do it for a long time, and now I just feel like I can't. Like, I was only able to do 10 minutes on the treadmill, and then I went on the elliptical for like 5. That's just not good enough. Like,
You're fucking with me. V Midnight said she got made up because Destiny was coming to meet them that day. But like, to be real, why even be like, yeah, I just worked out, to then sit there and say, well, I did 10 minutes on the treadmill and I did 5 minutes on the elliptical. Because I guarantee you, in this photo down here, that's supposed to be the recent one of her working out, it's the exact same thing of what she's saying in this video. Like, she probably, ugh, I just can't. Does this look like a workout outfit? You'd be hella uncomfortable working out in this shit. And they make workout clothes for bigger people. I know, I looked on Women Within and had to buy 6X fucking pants. Oh, where'd I click? Hello? Play video.
if I'm paying for a membership, I really need to build up my stamina. But I don't normally go to the gym looking like this. I know this is very weird to see me like in full-fledged makeup, but I have plans after this. I'm just gonna let Becky do her own thing. I don't want to rush her because that's just not right of me. So I'm just gonna go hang out with them for a little bit and wait for Becky to be done.
Really?
Baby boy! I'm sorry, the side-eye took me out.
Here, let me put you guys more on.
This is a scary angle.
So yeah,
I don't
my
like
mom
it.
went to the gym today. I tried to do movement, but I do have lipedema. So when
I tried to do movement. What is movement? Also, because here's the thing. Working out at the gym makes most people anxious. It's uncomfortable. You get this feeling that everybody's looking at you, even though I guarantee you they're not. Like, for example, I went to the gym the other day, and there was this one lady who was running on the treadmill just full belting this song. And I thought that was so funny and whimsical. I was just like, yeah, don't stop. It was just kind of funny. Like, nobody really cared because it was like, I always go to the gym like early in the mornings and like no one's really there. So I was just like, yeah, keep going, queen. But like, when there's someone like her and she's like, oh yeah, like, you know that she definitely is insecure about working out in a public gym. If you're not really doing anything that you need to go to the gym for, like you're not using the equipment, like I don't think she probably is. Like the speed she's walking on a treadmill, she could probably just walk that speed around her neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, save yourself the money that you're spending on the gym and save yourself, like, the motivation of trying to push yourself to go to the gym and just do the workouts or whatever mobility stuff you're doing in the vicinity of your own home. Also, really quickly, I just need to turn my AC on, so let me do that before I keep playing this, because I don't want to miss anything, but it's hot as frick in this apartment right now. I'm sweating. Summer in Florida is fucking brutal, man. I will admit. All right, let's keep watching this.
exercise, I get super swollen and I tend to fluctuate on the scale, and I don't like seeing that. My lymphedema is swelling. It's super swollen from the car ride, walking in the store. It's just like, lymphedema is not curable. I have been, I don't know if I told you guys, but I have been referred to a lymphedema doctor and a physical therapist for my lymphedema. The biggest thing for me is, yeah, I don't want to be able to.
I gotta look something up. I'm really curious. She said working out makes her lymphedema swell up. Did she not? Because I heard that. Now, I looked up, does exercise make your lymphedema worse or have symptoms? It says, exercise does not make lymphedema worse. In fact, when done correctly, muscle contractions act as a pump to improve fluid drainage. Research shows that supervised, slowly progressive strength training and low-impact aerobic activities are highly effective at reducing swelling and minimizing flare-ups. That's like directly contradictory of what the fuck she just said. Am I crazy? Or did that directly contradict what the fuck she just said? And I want to be clear, that's not just from AI. You click this Onco link website and it says lymphedema and exercises FAQ, and it's an entire website that says, is it safe to exercise with lymphedema? It goes through all these different questions. So it's not just the AI response as well, okay? And you can go to Macmillan Cancer Support, managing lymphedema with physical activity. And it gives you an entire list here of exercises that help you reduce arm swelling, leg swelling, types of physical activity that will help improve. Isn't that directly contradictory to the fuck she just said? She just said working out. I want to pull this back because I heard her say that and I was like, okay, well, I don't know much about lymphedema, so let me just like not talk. No, I thought about it. I'm like, no way that makes it worse. Exercising with most things helps to some extent, especially with like mobility, feeling like, feeling just more natural with your body. Like the one thing I will say that exercising has helped me with is feel parts of my body getting worked out that I didn't feel before. Like I feel like more in touch with like muscles and like areas of my body that I wasn't before. Like I don't think I've ever really worked out like my hamstrings before, like my back muscles that heavily before. And I've been working things like that out, which just makes me in general feel like stronger and like more, I feel like I have more stamina in my everyday life than before I was going to the gym. I've been going for like 2 months now, I think. Maybe 1.5 months.
A joker and a midnight wiener stroker.
When done correctly, you think or is correctly exercising.
There is a million fucking outlets, okay? You can get a personal trainer at Planet Fitness for free. If she really wanted it, if she really wanted to learn how to work out in a gym and learn exercises that would help with lymphedema, I just went to a website that listed off an entire list of them. She could go to personal training for free at Planet Fitness, bring the list of exercises from that website or from any of the websites that talk about lymphedema and working out, because they all list the same stuff that helps with it. She could bring that to a personal trainer and say, hey, can you teach me correctly how to do these workouts? It's not something she has to commit to. She could even pay for a regular personal trainer one time just to learn form. Like, I genuinely think a lot of people benefit from, like, even if you go to a group workout class, just strength training in general would help her improve. You know what I'm saying? Go to a group workout, whatever the fuck, just to learn the form. And if not, let's say she won't do any of that. She won't do anything in person. What's stopping her from going on any, like, fitness app that teaches you the form? Like, Crunch, the gym that I go to, has a fucking app that you pay, like, I think, like, $1 extra for a month, something stupid like that. And it gives you, like, a workout plan that you can do when you go to the gym. And it shows you, like, the correct form of how to do things. There's literally no excuse. Thank you, Novice. Literally no excuse. YouTube has videos for free. There's even, like, workout trainers on YouTube that do free courses for, like, a month to encourage people to buy their other courses. You could just do one of their free courses and continuously do those workouts every month and never have to buy a course. Okay, but let's go back and see exactly what she said here.
Movement, but I do have lipedema. So when I exercise, I get super swollen. and I tend to fluctuate on the scale. And
So you're a direct liar, because I looked it up and it directly says that working out, and they're like, what could she possibly be doing that would be making it worse? And I understand that it says when done correctly, but what is she doing? Because if she's saying she's walking on a treadmill, how do you walk on a treadmill incorrectly? How do you do the elliptical incorrectly? Those are things that are like common sense. A child could do it. In fact, I see children at the gym do this shit frequently. So I don't know what the fuck she's saying here.
I don't like seeing that. My lymphedema is swelling. It's super, super swollen from the car ride, walking in the store. It's just like, lymphedema is not curable. I don't know if I told you guys, but I have been referred to a lymphedema doctor.
Okay, it's not curable, but it's definitely manageable. Like, the one thing that I've seen from anything of looking up lymphedema is there's a million websites and a million resources to try to help people who have lymphedema manage and live with it on a more regular scale. She just wants to be victim Lynn to use this card any moment that she can so that it's not her fault why she's bigger. It's not her fault why she's not losing weight, because she could just blame it on a lymphedema flare-up.
And a physical therapist for my lymphedema. The biggest thing for me is, yeah, I don't want it to be a blood clot, but just the fact that nurses and doctors have to look at my leg today makes me feel uncomfortable, because if someone was to ask me like what's something that I'm like least happy about with my body, it would definitely be my legs. 100% legs. So then I had to stand. I had to stand for about 15 minutes, and I'm not used to that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's the saddest sentence I think I've ever heard her say. I'm not used to standing for 15 minutes. And man, how'd you get to this point? To some extent, I feel bad, because it's just like, how do you get to the point where you can't stand for 15 minutes anymore unless you have like other health conditions? You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know. That's just crazy to me. Because like, I could understand it if she's got like some sort of like immune type of thing that makes her like very weak, or like if she's got like some other like stuff going on that makes her like extremely weak all the time, or like prone to passing out or something. She's just big. Let's be real. She's just big. V Midnight said she can't jump. Dude, of course she can. She might go through the fucking floor.
Stand on the regular basis. I don't stand that long on the regular basis. I have legs. I rarely use them. Ugh. I knew she was gonna look at my leg. So it turns out that I am losing a lot of circulation in that leg. I have been...
To some extent, I feel like this has to be offensive to like, to people that are like disabled and like born disabled. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like speaking from like just like I don't actually know, but like this is my thought process on it. Like, to hear this woman constantly like talk about all these ailments and all this woe is me shit, and it's like, man, but you did this to yourself. Whereas there's like a million people in the world who have like real shit that they literally can never get rid of, that they have to live with for the rest of their life, man. And like, you're out here on some woe is me type shit.
Been told by haters, I would have people, oh, you have lymphedema, it's so...
Oh my god, wait, I'm sorry, I just read something in the chat. Novice said DDR is such a cheat code for exercising, it's so fun. Weird lore drop about me. I used to be obsessed with not Dance Dance Revolution, but a knockoff, not a knockoff, but like a spin-off of Dance Dance Revolution called Pump It Up Prime. The only difference between Dance Dance Revolution and Pump It Up Prime is that Pump It Up Prime, you use the corners instead of using front, back, right, and center. You use corners and center. So I can confidently tell you, as somebody who went and did Pump It Up Prime every Tuesday and Thursday in high school, for like hours every night. You will be a fit bitch if you hit some fucking DDR, Pump It Up Prime, any of that shit. Those dancing games, they are addictive. They are so fucking good for cardio, and you will feel like you got a full workout from doing them. If you ever want a fun way to like lose some weight. I love them. They are really fucking fun. I would kill to find the Pump It Up Prime machine near me so I could show you guys how fucking good I am at that game. I used to be so good, people would watch me play, bro. I can't dance, but I can play some fucking Pump It Up Prime.
Gross. And I never had lymphedema. Ever. So when I would hear things like that, like, it would break my heart. And I'm just like, really? Like, I don't have lymphedema. Like, stop being rude. I always told myself,
At what point?
I'm never gonna get to that point. I don't know what I would do if I ever got lymphedema. It scared me because I've just seen so many sad stories and it just like broke my heart. I just never wanted that to be me because of my weight. I ruined my body and that's like my fault. So every time someone on YouTube would be like, oh, that's her lymphedema. I got hurt by it when it first started happening, but I never had lymphedema.
This should be pissing me off. Can I be real? I be seeing this shit and I be getting so mad. Has she ever spoken a true word out of her mouth? Has she ever said anything that wasn't a fucking lie? Like fucking Pinocchio, bitch. Like, I can't. God damn.
It was a few months ago. I was getting up off the bed. I felt the bottom of my stomach. It was lymphedema. About a week later, I noticed it in my right leg. A lot of people have been noticing that my right leg is so much bigger. It's because I have lymphedema in that leg. Like, that leg's always been bigger. Like, your body is not proportioned like 100% correctly. I say
wait a sec. I think my legs are the same size. I'm gonna be real. I'm like thinking here, she's like, okay. I'm like, yeah, that's true. Like, in some aspect, like your body, you know, your body's not the same. I think my legs are the same size. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty damn sure they're the same size.
that this lymphedema specialist is more than that. She also is a specialist in lipedema. I don't really know how to pronounce it very well, but I need to learn. And
is that what made her start saying she had both? Does she just like develop things based on like hearing the word enough and she's like, all right, I feel like I can say I have this now. Is that how it happens?
you'll know why. And as soon as she saw me, even before I took my pants off, she knew exactly what it was. And then I had to obviously take off my clothing and she really saw. I do have a little bit of lymphedema. I do. But what I'm actually experiencing is lipedema. The number...
Fucking Christ. What the fuck is lipedema? Lipedema is a chronic medical condition causing abnormal symmetrical buildup of fat, usually in the legs, buttocks, and sometimes arms, that is resistant to diet and exercise. It affects almost exclusively women, and the key indicators include easily bruised skin, a painful or heavy feeling in the affected areas, and distinct cuffs of fat that stop abruptly at the ankles and wrists. What causes this? I'm so curious. Because I could believe what she's saying here and saying that she has that. What is the cause of lipedema? Medical experts agree it is not caused by obesity or overeating. Instead, is believed to stem from a combination of genetic predisposition, female hormonal changes, and vascular or lymphatic system abnormalities. Is that why she's always talking about fucking, like, her lymphatic bullshit draining is, I don't know. Ghosty Bun said she Googles it and then says it. Well, honestly, it could be believable because I'm pretty sure obese people also just get the cuffs of fat. Like, I feel like in her head, she's like, I could diagnose myself with these things because I know that I have the symptoms and you guys have seen them.
A joker and a midnight wiener stroker.
Bro, I'm disabled and even I can do more than Amber Lowell.
Like, that's a thing too. Like, such a good point, Gigi. It's like, I feel like a lot of people who are disabled are constantly trying to, like, do more than they're, then they feel like they're limited to, whereas she's like constantly trying to limit herself even more than what she feels like she's even able to. Like, it's almost laughable at this point.
One symptom of lipedema is weight gain. No matter what diets you do, no matter how low of calories, you gain weight. That is the number one sign.
That's not what it says, though. It says that you hold weight. It's that fat gets stored in those areas. It's not saying that you gain weight. You wouldn't gain weight from it. You would just retain weight. Like, you wouldn't be able to, like, diet and lose weight in the areas where you're affected by lipedema, from my understanding. Anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I just read, that's what I gather. But she's now trying to say that it makes you gain weight, but I didn't read anything that made it seem like that. Eclipsa XO said someone mentions it in a video or a chat or compare her to someone or something, and then if it fits her narrative, she then will take it on like she's had it the whole time. And honestly, that makes sense with the last clip that was played in this too, where she's sitting there and she's saying, you know, people were always saying that I had lymphedema and it always used to hurt my feelings, but then I went and got diagnosed, like whatever. And it kind of does come off like it's like, okay, well, she didn't want to say she had it, but now that she realizes she can use that as an excuse for her weight gain to some extent, even though it doesn't really apply, she's going to.
Symptom, but I have a reason now. But anyways, we're gonna do modified jumping jack challenge, where I come on here, I show you guys that someone over 500 pounds can do it. I can't jump, like I'm just going up with my tippy toes. So I do modified, where I go like this, and it's a lot of movement for someone my size. So
why not just go on a brisk walk and move your arms? Why not just walk and move your arms? Like, at this point, don't even call it a modified jumping jack. Like, it is, but it's just like, just go on a brisk walk and move your arms. It'll do the same fucking thing. I can't.
But one day, I would like to be able to jump, okay? Like, I can't jump. Dolphins can jump 20 feet out of the water.
Can you jump?
I want to jump off.
Jump.
I'm scared. My feet hurt a little. I'm wearing the wrong shoes.
Is that a curb?
And this is higher than it looks.
No, it's not. That's a fucking curb. Oh my god.
It's okay, you guys.
Jump.
I can't. I'm scared.
Oh, the popo coming for you.
Take it. I'm actually scared right now.
She's not even like a quarter of how heavy she is.
Jump.
Nah, man. That's actually so crazy. Seeing how small she was there to how big she is now. And then she tries to be like, oh, like, I'm like this far away from my heaviest. Like, you gotta be at your heaviest. Don't fuck with me.
No. At least I'm honest.
Like French fries.
So imagine one day I come up on here and I could do one normal jumping jack. Like, that would be so cool. But the challenge is to come on here, do my modified jumping jacks for you guys, and every single day I do it, either do the same amount of reps that I did the day before or one more rep, okay? So it's like every day I'm looking for improvement. So let's do day one.
One more rep. What is she considering a rep? Is she like saying like 10 jumping jacks and she'll do 11 the next day? Or is she saying she'll do like 2 groups of 10? Like, what's she considering to be a rep here? Trolling Pop-Tart with the 2 said, I sent you a DM with the lymphedema results. Ooh, let me check that out after... I think this one's almost done. I'll check it out here in a sec, though.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna keep counting. I'm gonna count in my head.
Okay, get it. All right. Dude, no, because isn't this her on bus? Wasn't this her on bus? You cannot tell me she's not bigger here. You cannot tell me she's not bigger here. These are the same pants, right? The hips are already looking bigger, and the stomach is like crazy bigger.
What song you want to jump to? The waffle? I mean, that's hard to pick up 500 pounds.
Hit it. Get it. Whoa. Have y'all seen Malignant? It's like she got another her growing there. Y'all ever seen Spaceballs? You know that scene where the alien pops out of the guy's stomach, but it's like protruding, and he's like, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. That's what's forming in there. Bro. How does one achieve this build? It's like she's been sitting so long, it's all like forced itself like upward and melted down at the same time. Like the Humpalyn here. We got the Humpalyn, and then we got like in her head, she's like, that's ass. It's like your back formed into like a massive lump and like ate your ass. Wow. That's wild. It's like a hula hoop. She's not like shaking ass. It's like moving in the rotation of which you would hula hoop. She's built like a diamond. It's like, oh my God. Yes. Yes. Do you see it? Flats flounder, like, I'm just saying. Flats flounder, man.
Stopping at 35. Ooh. I was up majority of the stream. I was doing the robot. I was twerking. I was jumping jacks.
Wow,
Jumping jacks. Still haven't seen it.
jacks? She was going.
I swear to God.
I'll recreate it. Hold on.
It was a terrible stream, like performance-wise.
Keep jumping.
Good job. Good job with the jumping jacks.
Ooh. I feel the burn here. That's where I mainly feel it, and like lower calves. So
The burn? At that point, if your arms are burning from going like this, just take your arms and hold them out and go in little circles like this for like 30 minutes every day. That's enough of an exercise. Like, Christ. From going like this?
I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do 35 or more. Okay?
I'm sorry. Every time we get to the end of an apathetic facts video and I see this clip, it takes me out. Wow, man. That was shocking. Okay, let me check this lymphedema result first and then get into the next thing. Okay. So, from what we got, morbid obesity is a significant risk factor for developing lymphedema due to lymphatic system strain and dysfunction. Morbid obesity, typically defined as a body mass index of 40 or higher, can impair the lymphatic system, which is responsible for draining lymph fluid and maintaining fluid balance in the body. Excess adipose tissue increases the volume of lymph fluid, overloading lymphatic vessels and causing them to work harder. Chronic inflammation associated with obesity releases cytokines that can damage lymphatic vessels and nodes, further reducing their efficiency. Additionally, the mechanical pressure from excess fat can compress lymphatic vessels, particularly in the lower extremities, impeding fluid drainage. So, saying she is both, right? That one sounds like it's pretty much... Oops, sorry, my mic's a little funky today. That one sounds, if to me, if anything, like a self-imposed issue. Now, talking about the subject of lipedema, that's, as we read, is something that's only genetic, but the lymphedema is something that could have been caused entirely by herself.
A joker and a midnight wiener stroker.
It's her shield excuse for lifelong failure, partner abuse, etc. No shield Terry's only her personality. The equivalent of eating hair has to be a victim.
Yeah, I mean, I've tend to notice that a lot. The more I've seen, like, through doing this channel and being able to see even just the different people we've looked at the internet, most people don't want to admit they're wrong ever. Don't want to admit they're ever at fault for anything, and she falls under that category of taking zero accountability. Also, sorry, I'm looking for my fucking chapstick, which is, like, over here somewhere, but there's so much shit on my desk right now that I cannot find it. I guess I will have to look for it later and just be sad that I have no chapstick today. John Dotway said, shoot, I'm wrong all the time. Now, before we get into this next video that I have queued up, I think I've got a couple requests for some stuff to react to. And as of right now, I'm probably, I don't know, maybe I'll do a little bit of an extension today. Fuck it, we ball. I feel like we're having a good time. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this stream as much as I'm enjoying streaming with you guys, but I'm down to go for a bit longer today, so we could do a little bit of an extension day. I'll make it pretty easy. Our usual extension over here. Boom. All right. If we get 15 members between now and 5, I'll extend by 30 minutes. All right, let me see what else we got. I know I got some recommended stuff for me to watch. Let me grab this one. Starting off with Alexis's recommendation. Wait, where did it go? Why is my thing doing that today? Strange. The Trolling Pop-Tart starting us off strong with 10 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. If we have 5 more, we'll be going till at least 5:30. Let's see. What do we got here? Why didn't it just, like, pull up for me doing copy link? Yeah. Let me try that method, because it's being all strange. There we go. I got it. Okay, so this video is titled Amberlynn Touching Other People's Food. I want to let you guys know, starting off, touching my food, I will beat your ass. So whatever the fuck she's about to do here is about to trigger the shit out of me. Also, we got Vanessa 789A with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted member. Thank you, which takes us to 11 out of 15 towards the extension. Let me put it on this screen as well, because I have 2 different screens. Extension equals 11 out of 15 members. And then I'll put the time on it. And then end time. Sorry, I just want to make sure it's up here. End time. 5:30 p.m. EST. Beautiful. We also got Blood Raina, who just joined the Little Smokies. I'll definitely count that towards the goal. And that takes us to 12 out of 15 toward an extension. All right, now let's roll this one.
So Destiny got a cheesecake.
Nah, one thing y'all gotta know about me, the Cheesecake Factory is one of my favorite restaurants. Hands down. Love that spot. They got some hella good pasta on their menu. If you fucking touch my cheesecake, I'm beating your ass.
I might take a bite, but look at how awesome that looks.
What do you think it is?
Oh my gosh.
I might take a bite of my food. Crazy. Paul and Polly Pocket with the Little Smoky for 1 month, who said, I don't know what to say other than I've enjoyed being here, as well as the Discord. That's what we love to hear. Honestly, that's the best thing you could put. If my community is a community that you guys are enjoying, it's a community that I'm happy to build.
So cool. Enjoy, babe. Enjoy. The art is ruined. Good?
It's the way you can tell she's not turning the camera off of her because she so desperately wants that bite. She's like, it's good. Can I have my bite? Can I try it? Is it good? Can I have a taste? Can I have a little nibble? Can I have the whole thing? Are you done with it? It's not that good? You don't like it? Let me have it. Just give it to me. I want it. Nah. Get your fucking sausage fingers off my fucking cheesecake. Goddamn, bro. I would absolutely crash out. Oh my god. You and your grubby ass fucking mitts better stay the hell away from my food. This would be my last fucking straw. Oh my god. Let somebody ever put their grubby ass unwashed hands in my fucking food, because you know for a fact she did not wash her hands before she sat down at this Cheesecake Factory table.
Potato salad, rib meat, bread. We had shrimp yesterday. This is for like the hot dogs and hamburgers.
She got a thing! Bro, y'all saw the fucking bingo burger! This is a fucking throwback video, and she's eating bingo burgers back then!
We've had cheeses, lots of fruits and vegetables, but those are getting eaten kind of quick.
Bro, they licked the fucking Wait a minute. They fucking licked the caramel out of this container. Holy shit. They still got like 4 apples left and like barely any caramel. That's kind of nuts.
We've had cheeses, lots of fruits and vegetables, but those are getting eaten kind of quickly. This is like the 3rd one that we've had out. And some of that. And Destiny's sister was cutting this, and she was doing it this way. And it took her a really long time, so
if you're not gonna eat it, don't touch it with your... Oh, I fucking can't stand it. I can't stand people who do that. I'm sorry. This is actually like a trigger of mine. This is just, nobody knew this. This pisses me off. If you don't touch my food, like the only person in the world who's allowed to touch my food is S1K, period. And that doesn't mean he can stick his hands into my whipped cream, ever that. He would never even cross that line. I mean, like, I'd be okay if he had to, like, if we have to share a fork for whatever the fuck, like, he can touch my food. That's my man. Otherwise, stay the fuck away from me. This is like a platter that a bunch of people are eating from. And she's like, let me just dig all in the watermelon like it's a fucking sensory bead container.
I showed her like the easy way, which is where you do it in like slices like this.
Nah, fuck this, bro. Who wants a watermelon slice like that?
Let's get going. Thank you, babe. We're going to Panera as per usual.
Is this where she gets the two bags of chips that was supposed to be an apple?
Go, sweetheart. I'm gonna get something different today, I think. Crystal got her Napa almond chicken salad sandwich, as always. A pickle that I might munch on, and her bag.
I'm gonna be real. I've never had the chicken salad from Panera, and that looked fucking rank.
I got a baguette and mac and cheese.
I like their mac and cheese.
I got the wild rice cream of chicken soup with my baguette. Baguette is my favorite thing here.
Can I be, bro, the baguette from fucking Panera? Ass. That shit is always hard as a rock. I hate getting the baguette.
So also got a chai tea with her favorite.
Oh God, not this again.
It's a chicken salad Napa. It's a Napa. What? Okay. Napa almond chicken salad. Like there's almonds in it. There's as you can tell, that's a grape. It's super delicious.
Don't put fruit in my chicken salad. If you put raisins, grapes, any of that shit in your chicken salad, just don't. Don't. Keep it away from me. Respectfully, same motherfuckers who put raisins in like potato salad, stay the fuck away from me with that shit. I don't want to eat your cooking if you eat like that. No offense. It's just like, not for me, man. I just know we ain't on the same level of taste buds if you put raisins in your fucking potato salad.
And super fresh tasting, and I'll be taking a bite of that. And she also got kettle potato chips.
We got Blood Reyna with the Little Smoky member for 1 month who said it's not that she wants a bite, it's the fact that she doesn't ask and just takes it. You know, that's a really good point, because you could just ask your partner, especially for a bite, and they'd be like, yeah, or like, it's the way she did it. It's the way she put her little grubby mitt into the finger like a little hornworm, just like sucking it up. I've been MIA the past week, but watch when I can. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Glad to see you.
That looks like a cozy little seat in the corner.
She gonna be hanging off that table.
So I got a Napa almond chicken salad sandwich that Crystal always gets, always looks so good. And I got a baguette with mine and a pickle. Crystal got the same thing.
If this bitch, every time I went to Panera, started peeling the fucking bread off my sandwich... This is so angering. Can I be real? Stop touching the fucking bread. Stop touching it. If you want the person to show what's in the sandwich, why not just be like, hey, can you show it a little bit? Why you gotta touch it? Also, we got Vanessa, 789A, with the 5 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. Which means we got our first extension of the day. We'll be ending at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then I will switch this. Oh, I should probably keep it at 5:30 so you guys know like what time we're ending. I guess that makes more sense. I think I did it the dumber way before. But now we're 2 out of 15 members. And if we get another 30 minutes, we'll go till 6 p.m.
But she got kettle chips instead. I stuck to what I know.
Wait a minute. I didn't even think about about that. Oh my god, Alexis, you're fucking cooking. She said they got the same sandwich. Why does she need to touch the other one at all? No, literally, because not only have you shown us this Nappies chicken salad like 8 fucking times already, you literally have the exact same fucking sandwich sitting on your plate that you already lifted up the bread to show. Why do you gotta touch the other person's bread? Why not just be like they got the exact same sandwich? You're so right. I didn't even think about that. Lady Zania said, did you see Crystal removed her hand when she touched the bread? Wait.
Crystal got the same thing, but she got kettle chips instead.
She
I
did!
stuck to what I know. I just got the soba bowl, which comes with kale, spinach, tomatoes, egg, lentils, quinoa, brown rice, and Crystal
Why? Everything
got her
fucking egg
chicken
in it.
Napa almond salad sandwich that she loves, which comes with...
When did Panera put hard-boiled eggs in things? I don't ever remember that era.
celery, grapes, almonds, chicken, mayo, lettuce.
Once again,
and a
fingering the
pickle that
bread.
she's gonna let me have.
You gotta finger the pickle? You gotta finger the pickle, bro? Nah.
3 boxes. I only ordered 2 things, so I don't know what this is. Okay, so I ordered crab rangoon.
Don't lie to me. 3 boxes. I only ordered 2 things. You ordered all 3. Don't fucking lie to me.
Ooh, yum. I'm so confused what I got. And then I ordered some fried rice. It's supposed to be just like their famous, I think it said famous fried rice bowl. Oh, I remember now. Your fried Oreos.
Oh yeah.
Becky wanted fried Oreos.
Becky wanted fried Oreos. Your face lit up like a Christmas tree. You smelled them Oreos. You were like, don't tell me.
All right. This is what a fried Oreo looks like if anyone's been curious, because I have never heard of a fried Oreo in
Bitch, don't tell me you never had a fried Oreo. I don't believe that. Not for a damn
my
second.
life. What? Oh my gosh.
Good
And
luck,
it comes with some
Mavis.
like chocolate sauce and some white sauce. You excited, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely different. See? All right. Well,
That laugh she did. Also, in case it didn't come out well, good luck, Novice. Everybody in the chat wish Novice good luck on her job interview today.
I'm gonna eat my food and enjoy it in peace. But yeah, I ordered from Uber Eats. Why am I so proud about that? I have no idea. I got Burn in Love. That's what it's called. It's supposed to be super spicy with some sweet potato fries. And Crystal got the Royal Red Robin.
She didn't. No, this one is my no, this one is my last shot. You didn't even touch your own burger and lift it up to show us. So you're gonna grab her burger and lift it up to show it. It's Red Robin. Like, it's Red Robin. The menu hasn't changed in like 10 years.
With an egg on it and also sweet potato fries. So this is super bad for you, but we haven't eaten like at all day, like I said. I put a dent in that food. See, they put your fries in this thing, so I just lifted it and they all like fell, but
Let's be real. We all know those sweet potato fries are bottomless. This is definitely not her first order of fries.
I only ate a couple of those, but I must say, I think I prefer sweet potato fries over regular fries, but I only ate about half of that. Maybe a little more. It was really, really good, but I know I shouldn't eat the whole thing, so I'm not going to, but
Bro, that bun looks fucking whack as hell. Can I be real? I don't know what bun this is at Red Robin. That shit looks rank.
Crystal over here. It's because hers was super messy. She wants me to try hers, so I'm gonna try it, but yeah, hers was even more messier than mine, which is shocking. So, for one of my snacks tonight, I'm having these vegetable chips. Crystal, look at how, oh my god, they're just so pretty looking. And the ingredients are literally just the vegetables that are in here and then some sea salt.
No, she's about to pot up. She's about to like put her hands in there like it's a fucking... Nope, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the future. It's like it's a bowl
And
of rocks.
obviously I weighed mine out, but I've already eaten a couple and holy crap, I am so addicted. The brand is what is it? Creative Snacks Company. And you guys need to try this. I am literally dying right now. This is actually a purple carrot. There's zucchini.
Don't pick
zucchini,
it up
right?
and put it back.
Oh, squash. And then Crystal's looking at the ingredients. And then there's oh, it's a heart. Oh, sorry. This is what is this again?
All of your hand bacteria is just going back into this container every time you drop one of these chips. It's so pissing me off. Also, hi, Milkshake. Looks like she just woke up from her nap. Good morning. Hello, my love. We're having a staring contest. You might win this one. Oh, am I gonna win? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I won! I win! I win!
There was sweet potato.
Sweet potato. There's just other, oh, and there's a green beans, and I think this is like a tara. I've never actually had that before, but it is so delicious, and I recommend this. I mean, it's probably...
She just fucking finangled all these chips. She just got her sweaty hand grease all over these chips. I'm not eating a single one of these personally.
better than the Doritos I just ate, that's for sure. But so freaking good. Making mashed potatoes.
Grab a fork. Just grab a fork. This is so blatantly... Bro, if there's a platter of food that people are eating and you put your grubby little mitts in the green beans, we are squaring up in the kitchen. No, thank you, Ghosty Bun. What is she, a toddler? Like, literally. This is what you see toddlers do on Thanksgiving when they want to go sneak a little snack when they're still hungry and their mom's cooking.
Oh, that's funny.
So the horse used the bean bags in her.
That was a beanbag in a hurry, I see. Okay. Okay. All right, now... let me see if you guys recommended anything for me to watch really quickly before I get into the next one. Here, let me approve this real quick and give you your roles. Shit, I don't know how to add roles. Mono, give Ghosty Bun in the server their roles, because if you're still watching. If not, S1K or any of the mods can do it. For some reason, I don't know where to do it on PC. But I just accepted them. Okay, doesn't look like we got any more recommendations that I see for videos to watch. So, we're gonna hit a little BPD on the beat. Let me go ahead and get into it. Some of this is like part of what we just saw from like the Apathetics Facts video, but you know a BPD edit. It's like a whole new world every time you watch it. Also, thank you, Mono. Appreciate you.
Am I right? Welcome to everything I ate today in a calorie deficit.
Yo! You went from Justin Feeder to Tommy the Reaper.
Your girl's losing weight. Your girl's losing weight. Your girl's losing weight.
But she loves this kind of attention, like, you know, this is how Tommy treats her behind the scenes and everything. She literally begs Tommy to send her, like, DoorDash deliveries and everything.
Now, granted, I don't believe much that comes from this side of the internet with things, like the thick Gemini side group of things. I think they just yap to yap sometimes, but...
And this is all alleged apparent, maybe possible in Minecraft video games or something. I don't know. She's like, honey, can you send me DoorDash? And then Tommy would be like, did they not like deliver the last DoorDash? And she's like, no, I got that. But you know, I'm a little hungry. They didn't really make the package very big. They didn't.
This is not believable. Tommy would gladly be like, oh shit, babe, I sent you a DoorDash an hour ago. You want another one? Ah ha ha. This is what I say when I can't really believe the shit from their side. Nah, Tommy would be all for that shit. Tommy would be like, DoorDash number 2? In the morning? Second breakfast? Oh, we in like swimwear.
Fill it up all the way. And she's like, but you showed me it. And I was like, oh, don't argue with Amber like about not filling it up.
Okay, if she was 534 here, and she says she's 527 here, somebody bring in an expert. I'm calling 600 pounds on the right picture. I'm calling it.
Alright, you guys, so today's breakfast is just a Built Bar. It's the brownie batter, and it's only 140 calories.
I have to read this. This has to be the funniest thing I've read all day. Ghosty Bun said Tommy not sending an extra DoorDash is a sign of the recession. So well put. Thank you, Ghosty Bun.
Okay, so I came to hang out with my mom at Bingo.
Again, the Bingo Bird!
I got, this is what they consider their keto meal, which is just a hard-boiled egg, a burger with cheese.
Skinny.
It is snack time. I'm gonna have a clementine, and then I'm gonna try these. It's dill pickle trail mix.
That music perfectly puts how I think all of us feel when we watch this shit. To be real. Thank you, Becky.
So it has peanuts, corn sticks, cashews, pepitas, and almonds. A serving is 1/3 of a cup.
Aren't pepitas pumpkin seeds? I love pumpkin seeds. Weird thing about me, pumpkin seeds, like, I get really excited for Halloween. Clearly, I love Halloween. But, like, pumpkin seeds get me extra hype. I fucking love pumpkin seeds. Ooh, seasoned pumpkin seeds. The best way to do it is, like, when you, like, do your own pumpkin, you take all the seeds out, you put them on, like, a pan, and you, like, season them yourself. So good.
34 grams. I'm gonna do both. I already forgot. All right. 34.
Wait a minute.
There it is. 34 grams.
These edits, bro, somebody needs to give, like, BPD, like, an award. Like, this is, like, movie producer level quality. This is, like, the trailer for, like, the theater edits, you know? This is pure cinema. Nobody does it like BP. I watch these, like I said, we're literally watching some of the shit we just watched in the other video, but it's like eye-opening with these edits, man. It's crazy.
That was kind of accurate. Okay. Sometimes it's like, just not. So this is my little snack.
For a second, I thought she was about to stick the handle from the fucking thing into the clementine, and I was like, oh, that's certainly a choice.
I only ate like 1,600 calories today. I
Only?
still have more calories to eat.
You know Tommy's making sure she hits close to fucking 2K every day. No question.
I doubt I will. If I do, I'll show you guys. But if I don't, that means this is all I ate.
I think, oh Lord.
She always compared me to Colleen.
I'm sorry, that's fucking ridiculous. That's comical, bro. Like, she can't even be a real person. Like, that's so ridiculous that you could literally play her saying that over this.
I saw you at the market today. You were buying
This song, every time, takes me the fuck out.
I looked down at the floor. The tiles were still uneven there. You didn't say a word. I didn't say a word.
Good choice, Amber.
Huh?
Good job.
Thank you.
I love the good choice, Amber. Like, we all know. Like I said it the first time we saw that, like, there wasn't a 10 stack of pancakes sitting there or an entire serving of fucking French toast waiting behind the camera. Don't lie to me. Help me! I do feel bad for those Cheetos. Oh no. Oh no. It's like she's leveling up. See how damn close it is to them 2K calories? Tommy said, you could fit another bag of popcorners in there.
Alright, you guys, this is everything I ate today in a calorie deficit. I have 2 scrambled eggs I put Tabasco on top of, serving of carrots, serving of pickled onions, a serving of salmon.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is this? Salmon, eggs, pickled onions, and carrots? This is sick as fuck, bro. Why can't she just eat a normal meal? Why can't you just have, like, some spaghetti meatballs? Why can't you just have, like, a fucking, like, salad with some, like, a Caesar salad? Why does it gotta be the most diabolical combinations of food I've seen every freaking time? It's so strange.
I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, why does her salmon look like that? It's a Mentos. I take the salmon fillet, I put it in a pan, and I end up literally turning it into this. I just prefer it that way. I don't know what it is.
Bro, Pathogen said she makes meals like it's the first time a human started combining food. And that, thank you, because literally that's what I feel every time I see a meal she's made. I'm like, have you never ate food a day in your life? Like, what's happening here? Bumbling XB said maybe that's her way of still getting the dopamine hit. Like, the weird combos give the dopamine, so then she doesn't have to overeat to get dopamine. Maybe. That, I don't know. I just think she's got a weird palate, which is fair, because I will admit I eat some weird food combos that you guys would probably like, ew, at. But it tends to be a lot of her meals is what I find to be a little strange. Like, I've said it before, one of my favorite meals is tuna noodle casserole, which is one of the most hated foods. I love me some tuna noodle casserole, but salmon and eggs is a bit of an interesting combo to me. Except, I mean, I guess if you've ever had, like, fried rice, there's, like, this place near me I get sushi from that does king salmon fried rice, and that has egg in it, but, like, it's fried rice.
Eat what you love and love what you eat. Cook how you want. You're the one eating it, not everyone else. But this came out to 365 calories. All right, it is lunchtime. I have.
Oh my.
I wanted to plate it in aesthetic.
Every time she
So I have a
does
serving
Every time she does cottage cheese and mustard, I'm out.
of cottage cheese, some mustard, potatoes, and some cheddar jalapeno chicken sausage that I cooked in the air fryer. So my lunch is 570 calories. Guys, it is dinner time. I have half a serving.
Can I say, I've had a theory before, but I can't confirm it because some of her videos make me feel like it's not true. But in some of her what I eat in a day videos, have you guys noticed that it looks like all she did was like move like the camera like 5 inches, take off some lipstick, and then say that's dinner? Because there's been moments where I've noticed on some of the what I eat in a day videos, she will have the same flyaway in the same position for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Of wild blueberries, 2 green olives with garlic. The spoon is for the blueberries, by the way. So I have chicken, 2 Laughing Cow cheeses, pickled onion, some pepper, a sprinkle of Italian dressing, a little bit of mustard. It's feeling a little empty without that lettuce, but
she's gonna get cyclosporia. Honestly, maybe she needs cyclosporia. Somebody fast track her some of that infected lettuce expeditiously.
Precautions, baby girl. Precautions. Alright, you guys. So I thought this.
Oh, it looks like my OBS is disconnecting and reconnecting. Uno moment. Here, let me see. Reconnection? Okay, looks good. Alright, sometimes my OBS is a little funky. Randomly at like close to 5 p.m. I don't know why, but we still got time on this stream. We're gonna be ending at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless we hit 13 more members between now and then.
It's a little challenge type of deal that I could do with you guys, especially if you are around my size, and you know.
I should have said this the first watch through of this particular part, but be real. How many people are her size? I think that's like a minority of people. She just said that to feel better.
No, a lot of things have to be moderated. Is that the right word?
Moderated. We got Alexis Ghost Raven with a Glizzy General for 1 whole month. Thank you so much. Who said, hi, Pookie. Hello, my Pookie. Good to see you. And thank you, by the way, for that other video recommendation, because that was diabolically funny.
Modified.
Ghosty Bun said, I always feel like I'm her size. Nah. I feel like there's no, like, I've seen other big girls who have said that before, and I'm like, bro, like, you don't understand. Like, you have some sort of body dysmorphia if you're feeling like you're Amber size usually. Unless you literally weigh the same as Amber, you're not her size. Like, there's a visible difference, even if you're a big girl. I can tell you. No question. Ghosty Bun said, but I'm 234. Girl. Your body dysmorphia is calling, because I'm telling you, you're nowhere near her size, not even close to it. Nobody looks at you and thinks you're anything like her size, to be real. It's a whole different, but yeah, I get it, because it's a mental thing. There's times I look at myself and I'm like, I'm looking chunky today, and you guys are always like, you're like this big. So it's like, it's a female thing. A lot of the times there's men who experience it a lot too. But it's insecurity, and it's hard to pass through, but you're not, unless you literally weigh the same size. I promise you there's a visible difference. Oh, it's doing that thing again.
Retro. So I do a lot of movement throughout the day, more than I did before.
That video is diabolical. Also, we got Blood Raina with the Canadians who said, no one who's her size or less is taking her advice. That's also a really good point.
For this journey, sometimes I even go to the gym. Yes, I do. Like me and my mom, we went today. So yeah, me and my mom went to the gym today. I try to do movement, but I do have lipedema. So when I exercise, I get super swollen, and I tend to fluctuate on the scale, and I don't like seeing that.
It's never her fault, though. It's always the lymphedema.
But anyways, we're gonna do modified jumping jack challenge, where I come on here, I show you guys that someone over 500 pounds can do it. I can't jump Like I'm just going up on my tippy toes. So I do modified.
Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can't see my feet, but like you can tell by what I'm doing. She's going like this, right? She's going like this. That is a calf raise. Confidently, I can tell you that is a real exercise, a calf raise. Why not just do that? Why not do calf raises? Like a real exercise.
Where I go like this, and it's a lot of movement for someone my size, okay? But one day, I would like to be able to jump, okay? Like, I can't jump. So imagine one day I come up on here and I could do one normal jumping jack, like
I'm sitting here imagining what the world is like not being able to jump. You have to be able to jump. You have to be able to fucking jump. She has to. Like, she can do a little hop or something. She's probably not going to lift more than like half an inch off the ground, but it's a jump. You can jump.
that would be so cool. But the challenge is to come on here, do my modified jumping jacks for you guys, and every single day I do it, either do the same amount of reps that I did the day before, or
Pathogen said there's a clip of her from years ago worried to step off a curb, but we watched the apathetic backs video that had that in this right before it, but she was a lot smaller. It's just crazy to me that she's like she won't even attempt it. Like, not even a little hop. Like, crazy.
one more rep. Okay? So it's like every day I'm looking for improvement. So let's do day one.
Okay, Ayaku. Wait, Ayaku? I don't know. I might be pronouncing your name really wrong, but it's like Aya, said, Zay, I can only get like half an inch off the floor. I suck at jumping. I was not born for that. Wait. Same. All right, I'll show you guys me jumping. I'll make you all feel better right now. That's all I got. That's like my maximum. That's like nothing. That's like maybe an inch, bro. Maybe an inch. 2 if I'm lucky. I cannot jump for shit, okay? That's me jumping. That's all I got for you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna keep counting. I'm gonna count in my head.
This is sending me the Reid music.
Stopping at 35. Ooh. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do 35 or more. Okay?
Okay, so that is what she's counting as a rep. So she's saying if she does 36 jumping jacks tomorrow, that's better. Why not just do them in like sets of like 10 to 15 and then... I don't know. Hey, whatever. That ending always takes me out. Okay, really quickly before we jump into whatever we're going to be reacting to next, I'm going to go run and use the bathroom because I've been going for about 2 hours now and I finished this entire can right here. So I got to pee. But I'm going to throw you guys on a little song to listen to while I'm gone. Not that one. I'm over that one. But I'll throw you guys on a little song. I won't be any longer than what the song is, hopefully, ideally. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll try to throw in a longer one. There we go. All right, I'll be right back, guys. thank you guys for holding with me. Sorry that took a minute here. Thank you to Alexis for the little poop spam while I ran to the bathroom. I feel like that's very fitting. I went ahead and grabbed the bottle just in case we end up going for a little bit longer. This extension that it says right here is not correct though. It's currently 2 out of 15. But yeah, we're going till 5:30 either way. So we're chilling for a minute. If you guys want to recommend any videos, feel free to send them into the Discord. Otherwise, I'll just kind of check out stuff as I see it from here on out because I hit the main ones that I wanted to hit today. But I wanted to know what of the content that I've done recently has been your favorite video, because we've been like a month monetized now. We've done all sorts of different stuff over here. I wanted to ask you guys, because I feel like I don't really get to question you too much, about like what your favorite kind of stuff has been, and what kind of stuff you'd like to see moving forward. Because, excuse me, I love doing this channel in like a way that it's like stuff that I'm enjoying, but what makes me even happier is being able to do stuff that like I'm enjoying that you're also enjoying. So anything that I've done in the last month is something that I'd enjoy doing or like covering again to some extent, but anything you guys love, I love. Kangan Roo said Jimothy, he was the best content. Dude, I love me some Jimothy. I'll give you guys Jimothy updates. Say less. If you guys want Jimothy updates, I'm in. Oh, yo, did you guys hear about, okay, so there was this game that was like kind of blowing up a little bit here on Twitter. It was, what was that game called? I can't think of the name of it. I can find it really quickly. So there was this game, and it had been like blowing up on Twitter, and I was actually really interested in playing it because it looked really fun. And then like people started noticing some like weird stuff from the trailer. Here, let me pull this up. Okay, yeah. So the game is called like Dear Passengers, and it was like a game where you're like on a plane. Now, the number one thing that people noticed was like in the trailer, which I'll pull it up for you guys right now, that there was like a character that was like named after Jeffrey Epstein. So starting off strong. But we got Eclipsa XO with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. So because of that, people were very not happy. Here, let me pull it up. Okay, so here's the trailer for the game. So it's like, it looks like your basic like friend slap game, but I don't know if you peeped it just there. The name of that character was what I was just telling you guys about. Yeah, so starting off very strong, apparently. And then this part happened. So they like talked about, apparently this was like supposed to be like a model of like Trump, and they're saying they had this character throw Trump like off the plane. And they're saying, oh, well, that's why we did it, because it was supposed to be funny, right? And then I started seeing these tweets come out that said this. So people had been leaving reviews on the game that's available for pre-order saying, popped in their Discord to see if there was any explanation for his name being in the trailers. Lo and behold, the whole server is making those kind of jokes and being disgusting. Devs and mods didn't care. Some were laughing. Hard pass on anything that comes out of this dev team. So the only reason I wanted to show that is because I know I had talked about that game a little bit in the server when I saw that a trailer for it. And I've actually seen in this same tweet, there's some of the stuff that's in the Discord. I'd show it, but I think it's even worse than the actual post itself. And it's a little iffy about being able to be shown here. But just so you guys are aware, that game has been going kind of viral. It seems like they like paid for some promotion from some of the bigger Twitter people. So just in case you've seen the Dear Passengers game, I just want you all to be informed of what the current allegations and stuff going on with the dev team are. So You don't just randomly get the game on a whim because it looks kind of like Peak, you know? Similar to all those other stuff. Harmonious Pretzel said, damn, that's so messed up. I listened to Nobody's Girl earlier this year. Oh? T? But yeah, the whole situation is very strange, very odd. It was something that I've been like kind of keeping up with on Twitter, and I randomly thought to mention it because on that topic, I've been also thinking of the gaming event that I want to do with Little Smokies this weekend. So if you guys are interested, this Sunday we're going to be hosting a gaming event for members who are Little Smokies members and higher. We're going to be playing Goose Goose Duck. So if you guys don't know what Goose Goose Duck is, it is a free-to-play game that is totally cross-platform. You can play it on your phone. You can play it on Steam. You can play it on Xbox, every platform. And it's similar to Among Us, but it's got, like, weirder stuff to it. So I have it downloaded, ready to go for Sunday. We'll play that probably around like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'll announce the exact time that we're going to be playing it in the Discord today after the stream in the announcement section. But everybody should be able to play that. So if you are a Little Smoky and you've got a phone, you got a computer, you got an iPad, anything, you could play it with us. It'll be a fun one. Definitely come. Use your Little Smokies membership and play with us. Because I know some of the other gaming events, some of the feedback that we've been getting is that it's just not available for everybody to play. Because like Mecha Chameleon, for example, is like only a PC game. Or like Mario Kart, for example, is only a Switch game. So I want to do at least one event per month that is a cross-platform game that everybody can play. Because I feel like it's just more fair that way. Alexa says, what is that game on? Like, how do I get it? I have it on Steam. You could probably play it on your laptop. If not, there's an app for it on your phone. There's also, I don't think it's like a web, here, let me look it up. There's like a couple ways to download it. If you have like a Xbox, you can get it on there. I think it's on literally every platform. Yeah, they have it on Steam. They have it on Google Play. Maybe not on Xbox platforms. You can get it on Microsoft, Mac, iOS, and Android. So if you've got a phone or you got a computer, you can play this one, which makes it pretty available. Yeah, Jackbox is also one I do want to hit eventually. I'll probably do that on a members only stream as well, but oh, you got it? Awesome. Okay, yeah. So make sure you guys download Goose Goose Duck if you are a Little Smoky. We'll be playing that this Sunday. I don't know the exact time yet. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Harmonious Pretzel said, I've been working on an Excel sheet with a bunch of multiplayer games that I was just doing for my friend group. Send it over if you want. Hey. But yeah, all you have to do is be a Little Smoky to play, which is like the second tier of membership, I believe. What is BG? Oh, Board Game Online. Yes, that's actually on my list for one of the ones we're doing this month. Thank you, Chandinan, for reminding me. Yeah, Board Game Online is going to be the other game that's like pretty much available for everybody to play. We're going to be doing that later this month as well. So if you're interested in like fun little board games, come play. Ugh. Excuse me. All right, now let me see. There was something that I wanted to watch earlier. Let me see if I can find it still. Oh my god, have you guys ever seen these videos? These come up on my YouTube homepage, and this one just came up and it made me laugh. So this YouTube page is like this lady who does like cat groomings.
Hello? Do you like tube? Okay, let's see if you'll come out. This is a big orange cat.
Yo, wait till you see this chunky
Come on out,
man.
sir. Hello, Simba. Today we are grooming Simba.
This is one of my favorite channels. S1K showed me this and I'm obsessed with
The
it.
industrial size orange. Hello.
Bro.
Here you have my, oh.
He's a factory-sized orange boy. Look at that fupa.
Oh. He put his head right into me. Look at him. Look how sweet he is. Are you a nice boy?
He's a cutie.
Are we gonna be friends today? Oh, you stink.
I love fat cats. Like, even though I know it's bad for them, like, they're already fat. So I can appreciate that they're really cute when they're fat.
Do you like pee? Hopefully I can bathe you. Do you like tubes, Simba?
Obviously, that was a rhetorical question.
Good boy.
Pathogen said, oh, Lord, he coming. Oh, he coming in hot.
Oh, you're
He's so
drooling.
cute.
Hello, friendly boy. Stay on the table, though, okay?
Such a behaved man. Those big paws.
He's so cute. It's so sweet. Okay, have some tube while I brush you out.
I'm sorry, this job would make me cry happiness every day if I just got to like cuddle some cats. Also, I'm realizing I missed a member earlier. 2 members, in fact. We got Eclipsa XO with the 2 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. For some reason, it just popped up on my little like sidebar here, so I just peeped it. That's my bad. But that takes us to 4 out of 15 for the next extension, which means we'll end at 6 p.m. instead of 5:30 if we do hit it.
Mats, you're probably so itchy. Tube. No? Oh my god, he smells so badly of urine.
Can I be honest? My cats smell like that sometimes too. My cats get this like weird thing where they'll like only piss, like all 3 of them in one part of their litter box. And then if like too many of them piss in that one part during the day, one of them's got to get it back because the next one that goes in starts to smell like pee on their little paws. So I have this like shampoo stuff that you use for cats that like doesn't need to do water, because I'm not gonna lie, I tried to bathe Milkshake one time and the way she clawed me up, bro, I don't know what I did wrong. I know cats don't like water, bro, but like, dude, she fucking clawed me like I was a scratch post, man. She like climbed up me with her claws, and that hurt so much. I was like, I can't put myself through that again. So I found waterless shampoo that you use for cats, and I'm gonna be honest, it works pretty good. I'll occasionally, what are you doing? Peach, what the fuck are you doing? As I'm talking about my cats, right? I look over and she's up on a fucking thing she knows she's not supposed to be up on. She knows she's not supposed to be up there, but she knows I'm doing something and I'm not paying attention to her. So she was up there. But yeah, the waterless shampoo I think works pretty good. Sometimes I'll have to like get a little bit of water and like rinse them off with it, but it's always Peach. If I'm yelling at a cat, it's always Peach. It is never any other fucking cat. These other cats are so behaved. Peach, though, on the other hand, a menace. Come here. I tried to show you guys Milkshake, but she ran away from me.
I have a feeling this cat's not going to let me brush him because he's going to want me to pet him the whole time. Okay, come over here. Over here. Over here.
That's my cat. Dude, this would be... If I took Pumpkin to the groomer, she would 100% be exactly like this.
So he does have mats, but they're shedding mats because he can't groom himself. He stepped in his food, didn't he? Because he is so chunky and very, very stinky. You are very stinky, sir. You better let me bathe you. He's headbutting me so hard, he's trying to push me over. I know.
He just wants love
You're
so
a mess
bad.
back here, sir.
Due to Simba's generous proportions.
Generous proportions. You mean he's a honkin' chonka cat?
He's no longer flexible enough to clean himself, so that's why he's here today.
Which is why it's important to monitor your cat's weights. If your cats get too big, they can no longer have a normal quality of life. While it's really cute when they get all chunky and fat like this, it's not good for them long term.
Okay. You have to stay on the table, though. Yeah. I had a feeling. Okay.
Just a big, stinky, chunky boy. Oh, yeah, that's he is adorable. He's
Sometimes
so
they get
cute.
overstimulated and then they swat, so I have to be careful.
He much enjoys this.
Yes, he does.
This exact area that she's like brushing her cats, I know exactly what she's saying with the overstimulated, because if I brush my cats in that exact spot, like right above their tail for too long, bro, they swat at me like crazy, but it's like, you gotta get brushed there because that's where a lot of the hair like builds up. I have to brush my cats pretty often because of the allergies that we have, so.
But you have mats.
Using my comb and the equine groomer, I start working through the coat, occasionally shaving out some areas that would be too painful to brush.
Dude, that's a sick
I hope
brush.
you let me bathe you because you're really smelly. No offense. You're a smelly boy. Okay, I have to try to shave some of this matting then. It is brushable, but he's not gonna let me.
That's so true. Aya Ku said, as cats are good as hiding their pain, they won't necessarily show you how much pain their joints are in. And my cat had very bad arthritis before I ever realized she was a healthy weight. Yeah, that's really true. Cats hide their pain way more than like dogs do.
You rush it. I don't really blame him.
The problem with Simba is that he consistently demands affection. And I'm finding it nearly impossible to pet this sentient throw pillow with one hand while grooming him with the other.
So this is when you gotta get like an extra person in for the grooming that can just pet him on the head while you give him a little shave.
I could have brushed these out, but he did not like the brushing, so we just shave. You like the tube? Good boy.
He's so cute.
What are you eating? I don't.
Oh, also we got Shannon Yan with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted member. That takes us to 5 out of 15. If we get 10 more in the next 10 minutes, we'll keep going for another 30.
Trust him.
It's okay, buddy.
He's growling. Sir, please, let me clip your nails, okay? What the heck? It's okay, all right?
Hey, Final, good to see ya.
You okay?
He got the spicy cat treatment. I'm sorry. It makes me laugh whenever they get put in the sock. I need to get one of these little sock things. Not the cone. Like the sock for my cat would so help grooming problems.
Armed with the cone of caution, I bravely clip his burger mittens.
Yeah, this is my cat's problem. They'll let me brush them, bathe them with the waterless shampoo. When it comes to trimming their nails, they're not fucking having it. I don't know what the solution is. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's low-key this. Because that's the sound my cat makes.
Good boy.
He actually did way better than Peach. Peach would have been fucking flailing her body.
You need to finish the other side. Oh boy, look at this.
The back paws is usually what does it for my cats. Like I can sneak the front ones when they're all sleepy, but when it comes to the back paws, it takes like a week to fully get all of them.
It's okay. You know, like, all right, wish me the best, but he really needs a bath because he stinks really bad like pee. Please be nice.
Like a woman with the risk assessment abilities of an orange cat, I put Simba in the bathtub.
He's doing pretty well for water. Like my cats would be climbing up my arms. Yeah, that's a good point. They really are calm until they're not anymore.
Okay. Oh no.
That's the sound my cat did before she climbed up me like I was a fucking Christmas tree.
He is just growling. Hey, it's okay. Please don't jump up at my face and murder me.
No, literally, that's so real. Good. You don't know how real that is if you're not a cat owner.
I really need to wash underneath him, which would be ideal in there.
He's doing pretty good, though. I will admit. Way better than my cat.
He's upset. You're a pee-pee man, sir. I'm sorry.
His little face, he's so pissed off. And that's what's making me laugh.
No jumping.
I love cats. They're so personality driven.
Good boy. You're good. You're doing good. Good man.
He's so behaved.
I know,
This is
you
really
don't
well.
want your butt touched, but you stinky.
Yeah, be less stinky, man.
Why do your meows turn into growls, sir?
Just a little meow to that's so funny. Ghosty Bun said he's like, that's so rude. No, literally. It's so cute. I love this channel. The booty bald spot is so
After
funny.
the bathtub betrayal, it was time for the rage cage. Despite
This is my favorite part. So the rage cage is basically like an air dryer for the cats. It's like a clear little box that's got like an air blower thing. And because cats really don't like the sound of hair dryers, it's the easiest way to dry them off. But she does. And like, bro, him in the little sock.
the hissing and angry commentary, Simba chose restraint and limited his murder attempts to visual threats only.
His fucking face, he's like, bitch, what are you doing? Oh, he's so cute.
Well done. Poor guy. Look at his face. It's okay, buddy. It's okay,
He's so
little
fed
guy.
up. Oh.
Not so
He
little
looks
guy.
so good now. His
The
coat
high
looks
velocity
great.
dryer helped separate Simba's coat and launch approximately 3 additional cats worth of fur into the atmosphere.
Real.
Now it's a little easier to go through him with my comb and remove the remaining compaction.
Oh shit! We got Barely Functional who came in with the final extension, which is going to take us to 6 p.m. EST today. And that'll be the last one I'm offering for today just because I got some packing and stuff to still do. But that'll give us a whole nother 30 minutes. So everybody say a huge thank you to Barely in the chat. W Bear. I'll take a shot for that here as well in a sec. I'm just gonna play a little more of this because I love these. Dude, this channel sends me.
Sir, I'm sorry, but I need to brush. You have to stay on the table, okay?
He's like, I've been betrayed. I just wanted love, and you put me in a sock. You blow dried me.
He doesn't
You
like to
wet
stay
me.
still, this guy. He likes to be on the move.
And by on the move, I mean making the strenuous daily commute from the couch to the food bowl.
Clearly, that's clearly.
Would you like some tube? Want to have some tube for enduring the blow dryer? I know.
So cute.
Oh. I know.
Panting.
Panting?
Aw.
Why are you panting? The worst is over.
When my babies start panting, I start panicking. I'm like,
Let's
what's
see
wrong?
if
I'm
I
like,
block
stop.
his sight.
I'm like, it's okay.
Makes it any easier for me to brush
It does
back
not
here.
usually if you block their sight, unfortunately.
Nope.
They get all freaky. That's how my cats get. You cannot block their
I'm
sight.
sorry.
They don't like that.
What do you want me to do about it? I could shave it, but I don't think you're gonna let me do that either. Whoa. Whoa. Sir.
She's so patient with them. She's so good at her job.
Hey, it's okay.
He's so
Well, I
done.
would shave it, but like he doesn't stay still long enough. Just keeps moving.
He's just
The
a
good
big
news
beef
is,
honk.
today's grooming session accidentally doubled as Simba's cardio workout.
Mad, but also pets.
No, he got a good workout today. He's gonna work off at least like half a pound. Good for him.
It's alright, buddy.
Whenever my cats make that sound, it sends me up like, do you think that's scary, you cute little murder
I know.
bug?
This is a strange experience. I know.
He's so handsome. Look at him. Oh my god, what a cutie.
What are you doing? Why are you panting? You like it.
He
I don't know if
does.
he's panting or if he's just like
Excited.
taking in the scents.
Yeah.
Hi. It's okay.
Moonkin said, I've never heard my olive make that noise. Oh my god, you're so lucky. The first time you hear it, you're like... Some of my cats have like totally different temperaments than others. So just like depending on which cat it is, I'll hear that noise a little more often. Pumpkin, you will hear that from her. She's a growl bug. If she doesn't like something, she growls at you. She will never hit you. She will never scratch you. She'll never bite you. But she will growl to let you know she does not like something.
You're a good boy. Oh my god, he's so large. Do you need a diet?
Yeah, he does. He's a thick man.
Are you okay?
The little bald spot is so funny.
You're very, very odd. Okay. This side I think is okay. We just need to get that side and then you can go home, okay?
He's doing so good. What a behaved little man. Never mind, I spoke too soon.
Are you done?
Greg John not wasted. Jeez, he is a beefer. He is. He's a honkin' chunk.
I know. You were very good.
He did really good. I will admit, he did really good. He's tubing it up.
Go back in your house? Yeah? Go in your house.
He's like, ooh, my home.
Now go back in your house, sir.
He's like, you give me tube?
Why are you
Actually,
growling?
I live here now.
You gotta go back in your house. And
My
despite
cats
all his
also
rage,
hate being put in
apparently, the salon has been adopted as his new natural habitat.
Thank you.
You gotta like sneak them in. He's so big, he barely fits.
Please come again.
Please come again.
He was fine. He just hissed and growled. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he honestly was pretty behaved. My cats would have put her through the ringer in comparison. So yeah, he was very behaved. But I love that channel. I think it's a banger. Wait, let me get the name. I always forget the name and I want to give it to you guys. The name of the channel is Girl with the Dogs, but she does like different like grooming sessions on YouTube basically. It's very cute. Girl with the Dogs 2, and it's a hairless cat that's cute. Oh, this video I want to watch. Okay.
May 20.
One of my special interests is tornadoes. Really strange. I'm really into the idea of like tornado hunting. Like I would do it if I wasn't scared about losing my life.
2nd, 2011.
This is a very dangerous situation. If you are in Joplin, please take cover. Oh no.
Dude, I know so much about this tornado. It's a nuts one, but let's watch this.
Oh, good. Good God. It's a massive tornado. Massive destruction. I've not found anyone alive.
So the thing that's crazy about tornadoes is like how fast they can go from being like a small thing to like a big thing, and also the speed that they can move.
Only found bodies. An ordinary Sunday, it became the deadliest tornado of the century.
Yeah, this one was a really
That was
bad
only
one.
the beginning.
Wiped
What
out,
really
like, a whole
happened
town.
that day? To understand it, we need to go back to 2011.
Wow. Whenever they put that music in a YouTube video, it sends me.
That year is etched onto memory as one of the deadliest, most active tornado seasons on record. Hundreds of lives lost, thousands forever marked. Meteorologists observed troubling signs, aggressive atmospheric fronts, and unusual instability. On April 27th, the atmosphere burst open, unleashing over 200 twisters from the void.
What happened is it was a perfect recipe for a weather alert nightmare.
They tore through the southern and eastern U.S.
That's actually crazy. Did he say 200? Like, that's insane to think about because it's like, okay, like one natural disaster, like for example, take like a hurricane. That big hurricane that came through and like ended up going through like the Appalachians a little bit, like a couple of years ago, Milton. Yo, that one did so much devastation to so many different areas. Could you imagine dealing with 200 different natural disasters in one day. That's kind of crazy. Also, hi, Katie. Good to see ya. Check my texts. I will. I do want Culver's. Yes. You know my order. I'm sure you got it from there.
From Texas to Pennsylvania.
First responders who were here were so busy pulling the living from all of this debris, they were forced to ignore the dead. That's how bad this is. You can hear the sound of smoke detectors in the distance, but no one's here. There's the smell.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen the documentary before. I think it's on Amazon Prime called When the Levees Broke, that talks about Hurricane Katrina and how it devastated I believe it was Louisiana primarily, but that one's another interesting one on natural disasters. It's like similar to how the Joplin tornado affected this area, if you're interested. Also, we got Novice who came back who said, hey, I got the job if AR approves me because I am a prior employee. Let's fucking go. Shout out to Novice. Hell yeah. We're so proud of you. Good job.
Of death.
Homes are pulverized. There is a church up there that is just now a concrete slab. You can't even see where the wood and things that made up the church are.
In less than 60 seconds, the tornado had destroyed half the homes in town. The strongest.
So for those of you guys who don't know, EF5 is like the worst category for a tornado. They, like, similar to hurricanes, they're categorized by like numbers. So there's like category 1 through 5. Similar to hurricanes, yeah, they're categorized 1 through 5. Tornadoes are also categorized on an EF 1 through 5 scale.
Tornado to hit Mississippi in more than 50 years.
These are the most devastating storms and tornadoes this community has seen since at least 1974.
For 4 days, a storm of biblical scale swept through the region.
Crazy.
Nearly 360 tornadoes carved a path of destruction. Textbooks would later refer to it as the 2011 super outbreak.
The huge outbreak of tornadoes in late April 2011 was so bad that it earned a special name, Super Outbreak of 2011. Only once before, April 1974, did an outbreak get named a super outbreak.
That's so scary. Like, imagine it's like 2011, right? I mean, people were still coming back from the recession in this era. I'm pretty sure it was still happening. And you're losing everything. And it's not just you. It's like hundreds upon thousands of other people because there's been hundreds of tornadoes tearing through. So imagine like insurance companies trying to pay people out. Like, it's a whole thing.
Locals barely had time to catch their breath before the dust settled. Tragedy struck again. On May 22nd, 2011, Joplin faced the costliest tornado in modern U.S. history. How did it happen? It started like a postcard spring morning. In northeast Joplin, families gathered to celebrate graduation, laughter in the air, hugs all around, talk of futures, just...
This makes it so sad, by the way. Like, people's graduation day.
beginning. But there was something hidden, something no one saw unfolding. 190 miles to the west, the sky was starting to stir. Meteorologists were on high alert, watching every signal. 1:30 p.m. Tornado Watch 341 was issued. The probability, 15%. For a town that heard it all before, such warnings didn't sound like much. Nothing new. Another routine alarm. People were simply exhausted from living in constant survival mode.
Which is honestly real, because as someone who's lived in like a hurricane area, anytime you get a hurricane, the first thing they issue out is a tornado warning. So it's like, tornado warnings are not commonly taken necessarily super seriously, because like there's two different things. There's a tornado watch and there's a tornado warning. Warning means a tornado has usually touched down somewhere. A watch means that a tornado could touch down somewhere. So like, for example, there was like one time, I think it was Hurricane Ian, maybe? It was the one hurricane that happened when I was in high school. And I was in high school from like 2014 to 2019. So somewhere in that span, there was a big hurricane that hit South Florida. And I remember my parents like prepping us for this hurricane. They were like, just so you guys know, this is a category 4. our roof can withstand a category 3. So like we went into this hurricane knowing there's a chance that our roof could get blown off, and there was nothing we could really do about it because by the time like we had gotten like evacuation notices for our area, people were landlocked in, like driving up the highway so far up north that it was like it's not worth trying to get on the highway to leave because you're just going to be stuck in your car. So my parents decided we should just like hunker down, and we did. And I think I've mentioned this before, but during that hurricane, we got a tornado warning. So we all moved into this like one area of the house that had like no windows. Like it was like pretty like enclosed by like a bunch of other rooms. It was like an entryway to like a hallway kind of thing. And we like just like hunkered down with a bunch of pillows or whatever. And there was like this like sound that came through, and like the best way I can describe it is like it sounded like really fast wind with like metal twisting. Like I don't really know like if you think of like what it would sound like if metal started to twist, that's what it sounded like. And my parents were like, that's a tornado. And after like I think like 30 minutes after hearing this sound and like getting from like because my parents have this like radio thing that it's like burr, 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 tornado, like it does that. So after that was like done going off and all that, my parents like stepped out the front door. I mean, granted, we're still in a hurricane, but like you can like walk outside if you're in like a concrete house and you have like a porch that's like enclosed. So that's what they did. And in front of our house used to be this like crazy big tree that was like, I don't know what kind of tree it was, but it had these like insane roots that were like big in the ground, but like grew up out of the ground. And like all the kids in the neighborhood used to like climb this tree, play on this tree. The entire tree had been ripped up from the roots, thrown onto the driveway and our like front yard of our house. And if the tornado had pulled this tree any closer to our house, I'm talking like within 5 feet, it would have hit our roof and fucked us. But we got so fucking lucky. But we later found out that exactly what happened was a tornado went right through our neighborhood and like went basically in front of our house and uprooted that whole tree and hit a couple of the other neighbors' like houses. But we were like so lucky that our house didn't get hit, because if we would have been hit by that tornado, it would have taken the whole roof off the place. So crazy shit.
Unfortunately, familiarity dulls our instincts. Waiting could be a risky habit. 4 p.m. A thunderstorm appeared on radar. It rapidly intensified into a supercell. Then it merged with another, forming a spiraling vortex thousands of feet tall. Air begins to spin like a drill.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like the tornado that went like by us, it was like in the middle of a hurricane, so it's like a skinny little like twister type of thing. Versus like these, like Alexa said in the chat, a tornado ripped through my backyard when I was in middle school and tore apart my treehouse. Like we get like those skinny little like short-lived tornadoes in Florida, but out in the Midwest, they get these crazy big supercells that are like miles long and you can't avoid it.
Mesocyclone locked onto Joplin like a target. 5:09 p.m. The National Weather Service issued a tornado warning for Jasper and Newton. The countdown began.
We're in western Joplin, so that's looking to the northwest. As we mentioned before, a high precipitation supercell. So that means you're not going to be able to see a tornado if there in fact is one on the ground. Right now, it looks like we just have some reports of a...
That's like the scariest thing, is you can't see the tornado being a supercell because it's so big. It's like spanning the entire town. Like think of trying to like fathom that. Oh my God.
Final cloud.
5:17 p.m. The warning was updated. 28 sirens wailed across the city. Emergency alerts echoed on the radio, TV, and weather channels. This time, the storm would teach a harsh lesson. Sirens aren't always heard, especially with windows closed.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
The hills and valleys created sound distortion, while rain and hail further masked the threat. A survey found 10% of residents, up to 5,000 people, were unaware of the warning. Of the 90%...
That's so sad. Like, even 10% of people, you have to think, like, that's a couple hundred to a couple thousand. Couple hundred if it's a small town, couple thousand if it's a slightly bigger one.
...who did 84% took the NWS alert seriously. 77% said they headed to the safest place they could find.
So only 70% of people headed to like a tornado shelter in one of the most catastrophic tornadoes that ever braced America.
Looking ugly. That's the tornado siren. Man, look at that. Oh, that's not good.
So this is like a perfect example right here. He can see the tornado siren going off, but you can't hear it at all. Like a tornado siren is a very obvious sound. If you've never heard one in your life, it's like a siren like you've never heard. Like you will know something's wrong. It's like a purge siren. That's the best way to explain it, to be honest. And you can't even hear it in this video. You can only see the light from it. That's so crazy. Like Silent Hill. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
5:29 p.m. On meteorologist screens, the hook echo became crystal clear. A strike was inevitable.
We've got some information on this storm. Let's go ahead and go to the Freeman First Alert Doppler radar. Galena is reporting, trained weather spotters in Galena are reporting now sightings of funnel clouds. Caitlin, you were telling me about that just a moment ago.
5:34 p.m. The tornado made landfall.
So for those of you guys who do not live in an area where there's tornadoes, funnel clouds is basically like what you know. If you see a funnel cloud, there's like a highly likely chance that that funnel cloud is going to turn into a tornado, which touches down to the ground. So a funnel cloud is like the start of a tornado. It's when the clouds start to like twist and start to form downward, but it doesn't mean that it's touched down yet. A tornado is when it hits the ground and starts vortexing on the ground. A funnel cloud is still up in the air, if that makes sense.
On Joplin's southwest side.
Public report, meaning that one of their train spotters hasn't seen it, but there's our tower cam.
And that would appear to be a power flash. That could be from a lightning strike, but
that's huge.
That is the point.
This shape, do you see like this like cone shape reaching toward the ground here? That's what they're talking about. And if it touches the ground being that big, that's miles wide.
Portion of the storm that we have been concerned with.
Tornado sirens
once again going off in Joplin. Those are definitely power flashes that we are seeing on the ground.
That's a tornado right here. This entire like V-shaped mass right here is a whole tornado.
TV networks and phone lines were going down. No way to carry calm professionalism anymore. No need. What they saw was terrifying. In moments, the studio was filled with voices of anxiety and fear.
Take cover.
Yes, please.
Right now.
Please,
I am telling you to take cover.
Take cover right now.
We do have a
Folks,
tornado on the ground.
This is a tornado. Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation.
It's huge. You can literally see from like the edge of this screen right here to here is this entire tornado. Imagine, and this is a tower high up in the air, so this is like going over an entire town this fucking big.
We cannot stress this enough. If you are in Joplin, please take cover.
Insane.
The broadcast cut out. Darkness begins to swallow the city. 5:37 p.m. Just 3 minutes later, the tornado slammed into St. John's Regional Medical Center. Inside, over 180 patients and medical staff. They had received the warning. Staff followed the protocol, but time was not on their side.
Hospital that's right here cannot take any patients because the hospital has no power. It was hit very, very hard. You can see nearly every window in the hospital has been damaged. The roof severely damaged. Every vehicle in the parking lot is a total loss. They've taken all their critical care patients to a neighboring hospital, and that hospital cannot take any more patients other than life-threatening injuries.
The tornado.
That's so insane. Because especially in these smaller towns in the Midwest and these like more spread out areas, it could be a couple hours till the next hospital. That's why shit like this is so scary.
Tornado ravaged the hospital, knocking out the main power and backups. 5 patients and 1 visitor died on the spot. More followed in the days ahead. 5:39 p.m. Greenbrier Nursing Home. These would become the most harrowing minutes of a national tragedy, all within the walls of one building. It was a place for those who had already weathered their storms in life. And now, it stood directly in the path of another. Inside were around 90 people, elderly residents, visitors, nurses. The staff reacted quickly to the warning, guiding everyone into the interior hallway. They did everything right. Still, nothing is ever guaranteed.
And that's the problem with these like ginormous supercells. It's like you can go to an area where there's no windows, like try to secure yourself, but it's like if the whole building is being taken out, there's really nothing you can do. Like you can see the damage in this. There's nothing left. So there's really not much for those people to do, and especially like elderly people who can only move so fast. It's so heartbreaking.
The hum turned into a growl, and the growl to a roar. The building trembled and collapsed. 21 lives gone in seconds. 5:40 p.m. The tornado reaches Joplin's downtown core. Homes are wiped off the map. A security camera captured the street disappearing frame by frame. However, the storm was only gathering force. Charging toward Joplin High School, several wings of the school vanished.
That's the most terrifying part, is a lot of times when these like tornadoes and hurricanes or etc. like hit like land and they like start hitting a bunch of these like buildings, etc., they start to lose speed a little bit. But in this scenario, it only got stronger because basically like all the scenarios were perfect for this tornado to happen within like the weather of what was going on in 2011, which is why there were so many tornadoes that happened during April of 2011. And it's just even worse because it's like all the perfect scenarios for it to happen on top of it already being a big tornado just makes it get worse and worse.
Surveillance footage caught the moment wind tore through the hallways. Windows exploded, walls caved, and ceilings crashed down. Had graduation not been relocated to a university campus miles away, it might have been the funeral of 400 more lives. Days later, pieces of the school were found over 60 miles from the city.
I just found this happy graduation, I don't know if it's a necklace or what it is, but this tornado happened at the same time that the graduation ceremonies were going on here in Joplin. The graduation ceremonies, thankfully, were not happening at the high school itself because the high school was demolished. So just one situation after another, there's a story kind of...
So many lives were saved from just not having it. Like, look at this. Like, imagine if there were hundreds of kids there. Like, that's crazy.
Every 5 feet you walk around here.
The nearby Franklin Technology Center, the region's vocational training hub, was also struck. Everyone inside during the impact survived by some miracle. 5:42 p.m. Nature's blind fury struck the Harmony Heights Baptist Church. Inside, over 50 congregants had taken shelter. The church's pastor was sightless, but tornadoes recognize no sanctity. They don't stop.
For people who might question once again why this is happening, why there's a bunch of people in church, this happened on a Sunday. So people were just going about their normal lives on a Sunday. And they said in this video, like it went from being like a tornado watch to minutes. The tornado touched down and they were seeking shelter. This tornado moved so fast through the town of Joplin that from the time that they heard tornado sirens and got the warnings to the time that it like hit them, minutes apart.
Not for reverence or human fragility. 3 lives were lost. Their bodies were found beneath the crumbled roof. One of them was the pastor's mother.
The best mother a man could ever have. The solo that I sang was a special song that she requested that I sing. Just about the end of the solo is when they let us know that we needed to take cover.
As a symbol of faith and resilience, the church was later rebuilt. 5:43 p.m. Tornado achieved peak intensity.
I will say that at least he got to do like that one last thing before that happened. Like she requested that song. That's so heartbreaking.
Intensity. Winds between 155 and 224 miles per hour. EF5, the highest on the enhanced Fujita scale. For comparison, a Formula One car hits that speed at full throttle. But here, no track, no driver, no finish line. Much larger scale.
Tornado, you can see that it was taking.
This shit is going through at the speed of a fucking race car, demolishing homes, people's entire like that's so crazy, bro.
Out those transformers. It continues to push off to the east. in Joplin.
Please do not go outside and try to track this storm, folks. You can't see anything outside. It is rain wrapped. This is a dangerous, dangerous situation at this point in time.
The storm smashed into the Hampshire.
When they say a tornado is rain wrapped, basically it means that because of the amount of rain happening during a tornado, you can't actually see the start to the end of the funnel. So like when I was like showing you guys in the video, like here's like where the cone is roughly, because there's so much rain, it's making the cone look even bigger or potentially even smaller. Like the rain kind of gives it this like illusionist effect where it like will look like it's not moving even. And if you ever are in a situation where you are in a tornado warning, you see a tornado and it's not moving, that means that tornado is heading right for you.
Terrace apartment complex. 12 more lives were taken. Dozens more changed forever. Then, like a detonation, it hit Rangeline Road. In mere seconds, AT&T, Walmart, Pizza Hut, and Home Depot were obliterated. There was almost no way to survive in that area. Cars were wrapped around trees. Others were hurled into nearby businesses over 200 meters from the parking lot.
Crazy.
Metal twisted like foil. In one car, they later found an empty child's car seat. The driver was never identified.
At Joplin's Home Depot,
That's like the most heartbreaking thing. That's so... The most you can hope for is that they got themselves to safety.
search and rescue personnel from Missouri Task Force 1 have not found anyone alive. They've only found bodies.
5:46 p.m. East Middle School, the roof being ripped into the sky. Windows exploded from inside pressure.
Thank God
Thankfully,
this was a Sunday.
the building was empty.
Yep.
5:47 p.m. Fast Trip gas station. Customers crammed into the walk-in freezer, practically saying their goodbyes. The audio captured from inside is gut-wrenching, full of sorrow, rage, courage.
Everybody get down. Low on the ground.
Stuff's breaking in the back.
Yeah, I know.
God, this is like next levels of terrifying. You crammed in a gas station full of people you don't even know, all praying for your lives at once. That's so crazy.
We're good.
Went over them. I'll say that exact sound is the sound that I was like kind of explaining earlier, but a little bit different. They knew it went over them because it was like super fast. It was really loud, and that's why they're all saying we're good, because it just went over them.
Okay. I think we're gonna do it.
Oh, it's getting worse. Oh God, that's what's sad. I will say, it might sound scary, but the best sound that you can hear in this is the voices of people still talking.
The entire building was leveled, but the people inside survived. When they crawled out, the streets that had once raised them were unrecognizable.
I had a feeling they were all gonna make it because they were in the walk-in. That's why they'd say, like, don't go into room, like, make sure you're in a room with no windows, etc., etc. Your chances of survival are a lot higher. That's, like, really what I had a feeling they were all gonna make it because, like, they were all grouped together and, like, that's what you want to hear in these scenarios.
What had been alive with motion and sound, now piles of brick, shredded metal, and the smell of gas in the air.
All right, here's the gas station that we were at. We parked right over there. Our car got blown away.
540.
Props to all of those people who grouped together to, like, help each other. That's humanity at its finest.
8 p.m. The tornado slashed across Interstate 44 at its last somber bounds. It flipped trucks like toys, left cars wrecked and scattered along the way. One eyewitness would later say, "It looked like a giant dropped its fist on the highway." There was a point when the disaster exited the city, but not completely, because under the rubble, voices cried for help. People were trapped. The death toll was still unknown. It was far too early to exhale. Hands were needed. 10 hospitals, doctors, everyone. So the entire city became a volunteer command center. Help poured in from neighboring states, from the north, from the south, with no orders.
It's similar to, like, if you remember, like, what happened when Hurricane Ian happened a couple of years ago, where it, like, ripped through the Appalachians. It's, like, similar to that. Like, people came out, like, for aid for this, like, crazy, because nobody had seen a tornado like this. And I'm pretty sure since this has happened, there has not been a rip of supercells the same way that there was when this Joplin tornado happened.
Just human instinct.
Take a look. I mean, it's everything is just completely demolished. I mean, homes are destroyed. Families' lives have been turned upside down at this point. And people are just looking for their loved ones. They're looking for family members. If you take a look here at this neighborhood, all I can say is it looks very reminiscent of what we saw last month in... Excuse me. Yeah, it's...
Even for the news people, it's heartbreaking, because, like they were saying, like, a month ago, they just dealt with a crazy supercell that went through this entire town, and they're still trying to rebuild.
It's tough. No question about that.
The tornado outlined a quarter of Joplin on the map. 4,000 families lost homes and years of life within them. 3,500 more homes were severely damaged. Over 1,000 people were injured. More than 500 commercial buildings were destroyed. 10 schools, 2 hospitals, dozens of churches. Total damages, over $2.8 billion.
Insane.
But no number could account for the price of a life. Familiar voices forever silenced. 156 chairs sat empty at family tables, and the total wasn't even final. The storm kept killing, even after the winds died. In the following days, a new enemy emerged: mucormycosis, a rare fungal infection spread from the drifted soil to open wounds in lungs. 18 cases, 5 more deaths.
See, that's, like, even more heartbreaking. It's like your town, your people had to deal with this, and on top of it, now you're having to deal with, like, an outbreak of, like, what's spread through the air from this tornado coming. It's just like...
It took everything Joplin had, but fate did not break the city. It stood back up. Within 3 years, school bells rang again, the hospital reopened, and Mercy Park bloomed where ruins once lay. Only thunder, sleepless nights, old photos on shelves, and quiet memorials kept the pain alive. But so does the memory of quiet heroism. Christopher Lucas, Pizza Hut manager, saved 15 people by leading them into the freezer. He held the door shut from the outside with a belt, as it wouldn't lock from the inside. The tornado took him. Everyone else lived.
The only reason we survived is because he held the door shut with a strap.
Dean Wells, employee of a Home Depot, died holding the door, saving strangers, literally holding the door between life and death. He managed to lead dozens of customers into a...
I guarantee you we're going to hear a couple of these, because I've heard a couple of these stories from this exact tornado. Like, there are people that literally gave their lives to save a
break
ton of
room,
others.
The only shelter the store had, while heading back to help more. He was buried under the rubble of the wall. Don Lanshaw shielded his wife in the bathtub. The house turned into splinters. He didn't make it. She did. I felt him cover me. And then, he didn't move anymore. That was love, stronger than death.
You know, he's my hero.
While shielding her body, Dawn was hit by debris and died of a puncture wound to the back.
Grace Aquino
That's so heartbreaking.
wrapped arms around her 11-year-old son as the church walls collapsed. He lived. She didn't. At her funeral, the pastor said, She was a prayer made flesh. Cheryl Nelson, AT&T clerk, led a family with young children to run for shelter, stood by the door bracing it shut until the building gave way. 10 survived. She didn't. Mark Lindquist, social worker, covered 3 disabled clients with mattresses, then lay across them himself. All 3 died. Mark was thrown a block away. Coma.
But Lindquist kept fighting and proved doctors wrong. He came out of the coma and started asking questions.
That's wow. That's like props to this guy. That's crazy.
The first words he said to me were, "Are my guys okay?"
And I had trouble dealing with that at first, you know, but I realized that they're in a better place. And now instead of me watching over them, they're kind of watching down on me, and I actually feel like I have 3 angels.
After coming out of the coma, his life was put on hold again. He contracted a life-threatening fungus disease.
He saw an angel.
That's so, oh my God.
In a light green light. And he said at that point, I knew the fungus was gone. And very soon after, they told us he was free of the fungus.
He tried, and he lived to remember. The tornado took nearly everything, but it couldn't take human dignity. It couldn't take love.
Yo, that guy is a fucking warrior. To not only save 3 different people from the tornado, then you were thrown a mile away in a coma, wake up from the coma, contract the fungus that killed 5 other people from this tornado, and still live. Like, man. Ugh.
Take care of one another. Every storm eventually ends, but the way we hold each other, that remains.
That's a real way to put it, to be honest. But that's why I think it's important to look at, like, a lot of the history of, like, these crazy storms, is because there is some crazy heroes. There's some crazy people that come out of these things, and people who even passed away being heroes. So, you know, I like tornado research, and I'm sorry if it's sad for some of you guys, but I think it's important to note the people that went out of their way for their community, went out of the way for their people, even people they didn't know. That happened in 2011, April of 2011, and to this date is one of the most tragic natural disasters that has ever graced this particular country, but hopefully nothing that bad will ever grace this land again, and nobody will ever have to deal with it. Tans Bradshaw said, I find it fascinating living in Australia. Yeah, it was the Joplin tornado. Yes, it was, Amanda. But yeah, I don't think that they have tornadoes in every other country in the world. I think it's like primarily a thing that we actually experience over here. Do they experience tornadoes in Europe? That's a really good question, and I'm curious. I've never even thought about that. Do they have tornadoes in Europe? Huh. Europe experiences 300 to 500 tornadoes per year. While they occur less frequently and are generally weaker than those in the United States, powerful and destructive tornadoes do happen. Huh. Okay, so I'm assuming, basically from what I'm getting, okay, what country has the most powerful tornadoes? The United States. Yep. Yeah, it says because this is primarily due to the geography of the Great Plains, where the dry, cold air from Canada routinely collides with the warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so other countries in the world that have tornadoes commonly are actually Argentina, which has its own tornado alley. And they had a historic F5 tornado that struck the town of San Justo in 1973. And Bangladesh, the Ganges River Basin is highly susceptible to tornadoes. While frequently classified as F3 to F5 in intensity, these tornadoes frequently result in catastrophic casualties due to high population density and vulnerable infrastructure. So, it's not just America, but there is other countries that do experience tornadoes. But it seems like due to America's like particular climate that we have mixed with the air coming from Canada, we experience more. But yeah, who knew? Barely Functional said this is so interesting. Dude, I love researching natural disasters. Something about it is like interesting to me because it's like, how else would you ever prepare for something like that unless you knew about what previously happened, you know? So, all right, I'm already running 10 minutes over for what I was supposed to do for today. But I don't mind whatsoever because I feel like we've had a really fun episode. And I'm going to quickly find somebody to redirect to. Ghosty Bun said, I've got to bounce, hang out with the wifey. I enjoyed my first stream. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. This was your first stream ever? Ghosty Bun. That makes me really happy that you enjoyed so much that you joined the Discord. So thank you for joining. That really makes my day. And I hope you and your wifey enjoy whatever you guys are going to do when you hang out. I'm sorry, that made my whole day right there. Where am I going to redirect you guys to? Yeah, this girl looks funny. I hope she has her redirects turned on. I'm not even going to say what it is because this girl looks funny. And she better have her redirects turned on because this is... She doesn't. Of course. At this point, I'm just used to people not having their redirects turned on. I think that's like a really main thing that I've been seeing on YouTube is that nobody does. All right, I got you in. I'm redirecting you guys over to... What's the official name of it? Elizabeth Richardson. She's got about the same viewers as me, so go check her out. She's covering some QLR stuff, so who knows? Maybe it'll be interesting. If not, I'll see you guys back in the Discord after the stream today. We're going to be doing a gaming event, like I said, for the Little Smokies and higher members. It's going to be this Sunday. We're going to be playing Goose Goose Duck. I know I'm supposed to spin the wheel today, but I'm going to spin it tomorrow because I didn't update the priority wheel specifically. And I want to make sure I have all the picks for the Glizzy Generals in before I spin the wheel. And I know I'm doing a stream tomorrow, 100%. So I'll see you guys back live tomorrow, spinning the wheel for Sunday and Wednesday's movie nights. I'm sure we'll do something in the Discord tonight because it's Friday. I don't know what yet, but I'll see you guys there. And I'll see you guys back streaming tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for tuning in.